Yo, 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 what's good? It's your boy Prototype Virgo. We are back with another one, Chapter One Piece 1010. Should be a good one. The last couple chapters have been dummy hype. I'm pumped for this. Back with the Rolling Rock sponsor, you know what I'm talking about. Bet. What's going on with y'all, man? Y'all pumped? Let's see. D-Sag, what up? Can't say your name, I'm sorry. Sierra, what's up? What's good, Beef? What up, Vato? What up, Z-Killer? Twale, what's happening? Make sure I had a gain down because I don't want to destroy your eardrums. You dig? Alright. What's up, Jordan the dude? Thank you, bro. What's good, Ray? What's happening, Playboy? What's good, Oda? We got Oda in the chat. Ichiro Oda, the man who made the manga, is in the chat. You love it? Future Trunks, what's good? First time here? Welcome, my dude. And no, I have not gotten spoiled. I haven't gotten spoiled. I mean, people keep on saying Zoro. I haven't gotten spoiled, but I know there's probably going to be a Zoro chapter, so. Let's get it. Of course I'm sipping, right? Fuck you mean. But alright. Let's get up into it. Yiddy. Alright. One Piece, chapter 1010. Conqueror's Haki. Oh, I'm gonna get a little Conqueror's class with Kai. I want to see Kaido actually use his Conqueror's Haki. That was fire. We saw Big Mom use it. We got a Puddin'. I honestly don't remember the names of any of her little things. I don't remember the jelly dude. I don't remember the carpet's name. Is Puddin' putting eye drops? Puddin'. Puddin' is putting in eye drops. Turbulent events continue to unfold. Relive the popular Wano arc with volumes 91 to 98 now on sale. Gotta get that advertisement. Cover request by Matsu. Pudding applying eye drops. Okay. Zeus! Save me! Her big ass. A predicament. Oh God, Big Mom. You look so goofy. Mama! What's happening, Mama? Mommy, I'm come bled. Damn, Zoro. Zoro. He's bleeding a lot, but he put in work. He just slashed up Prometheus again. Love to see it. Damn it. That guy. I wouldn't be surprised if he broke every bone in his body after their last attack. Damn, what law? I'm sorry? Alright. You're pathetic, Linlin. You've become an invalid. Kaido talking big shit. Damn, that Ragnarok gave fuck Luffy up. Oh my God, Luffy is, of course, Luffy is fucking wide-eyed. Oi, pirate hunter. Let Prometheus go. Oh no. Kaido for the crack, buddy. Zoro. You better move, kid. Pop. Got Zoro at the jet. Hey, law! Injection. Shut the... To the forehead, law. Right in the neck, too. Hey, that was cold. He pulled up upside down. Dummy fire. I fuck with Law, bro. Cold ass nigga. Cup. Your abilities. Oh, shit. Law hurt him. He's bleeding. Let's go, Law. Curtain. What's curtain? I've never seen that technique before. What's curtain? Really throw me off, Trafalgar. Damn! Oh my God. We're getting big lit today. Mama! They go Prometheus and Napoleon. Oi, Trough, what are you doing? That flame thing is gonna save Big Mom. Let it go. The plan isn't worth one of us dying. Yeah, Law, use your head. This nigga Zoro just throwing his body out to the wind. Like, come on. Law's being smart. We only need to split them up anyway. This should be enough. Killer and Kid, what y'all finna do? Leave Big Mom to us. Tap, tap. Kid, Killer. Oh! Kid and Killer said, we got this, fam. And look at all the metal he's dragging with him. So Kid and Killer are going to take Big Mom. I mean, Luffy seems like he's down for the count right now. So Zoro and Law versus Kaido? And Law just said it seemed like Zoro broke all his fucking bones. That was close. Thank goodness, Mama. Mama! Aren't you just the cutest? Prometheus. What was that useless oaf Zeus doing? My thoughts exactly, Mama. That airhead is always holding us back. Mama, I have a favor to ask. What is it? Of course, they're not going to say anything. Is darkness flooding the sky? Is darkness flooding the sky? What the clouds are... Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at Straw Hat's face. It's just like last time. He's unconscious, but he's still glaring at me. How many times are you gonna get bodied, Luffy? God damn it! Why did I let him hit you with that Ragnarok, bro? Come on, dog. I'm going to gouge his eyes out, or cave in his skull. Maybe I'll just crush his heart. Trough, I've reached my limit. This next attack will be my last. Zoria, we can't keep this up forever. If it doesn't work and I end up dead, it'll be up to you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Zoro, 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 Zoro. Stop throwing your life away, cuz. Every time Luffy is in a precarious position, just like Thriller Bark, this nigga just loves to throw his life away. Like, bro. This nigga Law don't know no healing techniques or something? Oi! Kaido! That's my captain you got there. You should take my head before you get ahead of yourself. Oh, no, 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 no. It's time. It's time. We've waited the entire new world for him to do this. It's finally time. I was wondering when this nigga was gonna pull this out. And motherfucker was saying, he might not even have it anymore. Nah, nigga. This is a new world Zoro, hockeyed up and mud up Ashura. Demonic non-sword style. Ashura. Hell Haki. Farce of the dead. Oh my God. fuck. Wow, 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 wow. Oh my god. Oh, and that hurt him. That hurt him. That hurt him a lot. That might be the most damage I've seen Kaido take. Period. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please. Zoro. Oh, he's got a scar! It's a wound! It's a deep wound! That runt. It can't... It can't be. You have Conqueror's Haki too. Shut the fuck up. You have Conqueror's Haki too. Roa Noa motherfucking Zoro. Roa Noa motherfucking Zoro has Conqueror's Haki. Holy fuck! What the hell do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. I just put everything I had into that assault. I was hoping it'd at least be enough to knock you down. It'll leave a scar. That should be enough for you. This generation is such a pain. Zoro! Get out of there! Don't bother trying to help. Whoa, Kaido! Whoa! Thunderbug! What? No! Loga fucking bodied! Oh my god, this chapter is amazing! Law can't survive that. Luffy didn't survive that. It's over! Zoro! Law! They're done. They're done. What a pity. If you had joined me, we could have taken over the world together. Join you? Like any of us would ever team up with an idiot like you. The samurai are our friends. Talk to these niggas, Luffy. Talk to him. Talk to him, Luffy. I'm definitely gonna send you flying. Coating yourself in Haki should allow you to devastate your opponent from the inside. Stop forcing it. Just let the haki flow into your fist. All the attacks I tried, they're still not it. It is in the midst of a danger that power truly blossoms. That first time I took a blow from your club, I finally get what happened. Conqueror's haki. You can use it to coach yourself, right? Oh my God, you can do what? You can do what? Oh my God, you can do what? You can use Conqueror's haki to coach yourself, my nigga? I assumed with Roger and Whitebeard. I assumed. But this right here. It's amazing. Whoa. It can only be done by a handful of powerful individuals. And you've escaped death for the last time. Did he just blitz? He just blitzed. And he just stopped it. He's not even touching the club. He's not even touching the fucking club, my nigga. Oh, Luffy, you have ascended, my nigga. Luffy, you have ascended, my guy. You have fucking ascended. We fighting niggas with conquerors now? He built different. He's different. This motherfucker different. Luffy different as hell. Wow. Kaido's like, what the fuck? This nigga has ascended. This nigga is omnipotent as fuck. Oh my God. What is it? What is that, a conqueror's fist? Is it a fucking conqueror's fist, bro? Motherfucker! Yo! I don't know what I'm witnessing right now. I don't know what I'm witnessing. This, oh my God. He just whacked the fuck out this man. This nigga Luffy is going in. Hadouken. Oh my God. This nigga is showing out. Look at this panel. A straight uppercut. Hadouken. Oh my God, Luffy been watching Street Fighter. Crack this shit. How? He's not even making contact. Zoro, Trough, thanks for covering me. You guys head back down. Leave the rest to me. I'll beat him no matter what. Tell everyone, I've got this. Oda, you son of a bitch, and you put us on break. Base Luffy is pummeling Kaido. I've never, ever thought I would see anything like this. I knew eventually Luffy's supposed to become the Pirate King, you know? But seeing shit like this is just unreal. This story of 23 years, seeing him come to this point is absolutely unreal. Zoro's a conqueror. Law can box with Yonkos too. Luffy, this powerful, I don't. My head is almost spinning. I'm going places I never thought it would go. This is amazing. We can talk about this chapter for weeks, for years, for decades, for millennia. This is amazing. 12 out of 10, 15 out of 10. One of the best the best chapter of Wano. The best chapter of Wano. I've never been so proud to be a One Piece fan. This is amazing. Amazing. This is my Pirate King. That is my right hand of the Pirate King. These are my straw hats. Law, you represented as well. I love it. I love it. Beautiful. Scar left on Kaido by Zoro. Love it. Coating his body in Conquerors, and of course Conquerors had to be. I knew there was something that Conquerors had to do besides knock out fodder. Yes! Yes! What are y'all saying in chat, man? ZKK is over? Most likely, but who gives a fuck? I don't care about ZKK. I don't care about Sanji versus Zoro. Have you read this chapter? Have you read this chapter? It's an amazing chapter, by the way. I think you should give it a read. Because who gives a fuck about ZKK, my nigga? Nobody. All I care about is the fact that Zoro's a conqueror. The fact that Luffy can fight with conquerors. Fuck a Rio, nigga. We punching niggas with conquerors hockey. Not even connecting. Just like Roger and Whitebeard did way back in the day. Gorgeous. And yes, Bleezy. Yes, Bleezy. Kid also is a conqueror. Kid is going to be socking Big Mom. And you're going to lose your shit. And all you Kid haters are going to be salty than a motherfucker. Beautiful chapter, my nigga. Ten out of motherfucking 10. I don't think I've ever had this much hype doing a One Piece chapter. Ever. Ever. Not with the Yonko bounties. Not with Shanks. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing touches this chapter. 10 out of 10. Chapter 1010. Amazing One Piece chapter. Ichiro Oda, peak fiction. Peak fiction. Peak fiction. I don't give a fuck if I sound like Fiji, my nigga. Peak fiction. Gorgeous. I'll scream it to the fucking heavens, my nigga. Wonderful chapter. Wonderful. Asura. Asura this chapter. Asura. Coated in Conqueror's hockey. Left a scar on Kaido. Almighty Fish Mix. I might like this chapter more than Roger laughing. Rooftop piece is lit. Can't nobody tell me shit. This chapter's amazing. I gotta... Who wanna chat, my nigga? Let's get the guys in here. I gotta talk. We gotta talk today. Because the whole chapter I'm over here like... The entire time. One panel. Next panel. The panel after that. Beautiful. Peak fiction. Mwah. Magnifique. Magnifique. Be right back. Gorgeous. Y'all want to see a dead body? This guy. So hyped right now. Let's get the guys in here. Let's have a discussion. Let's get niggas in here. Who needs a link? You get a link. You get a link. You get a link. You get a link. Everybody gets a link. Woo! Hot Jesus. And who might that be? What's up, Big News?
What's good? You read that chapter?
This is the most amazing chapter I've ever had the privilege of live reacting to.
That 10 out of 10?
10 out of 10?
100
out of 100.
10 out of 100?
100 out of 100.
That's a fact.
It is the
that
most...
Asher spitting conquers hockey.
And also, Big News, you're getting paid, my guy.
Oh, yeah.
Did somebody make a $30 bet with you?
No. I told him we don't have to bet money because I knew I was right.
He said, he said Zoro ain't even got Asher no more.
I said, hey, Virgo, I said a public apology. I'm waiting.
Who was it?
JD. You know who
Oh,
it was.
Jay. That's why he's not responding to any of my messages. Makes sense. Makes sense why he would be hiding from me.
That's a fact. I didn't even want to say nothing.
Big News. How does it feel?
What's up, brother? Oh, it feels great. Like when you're on the right side of history, it feels amazing.
I agree. Ooh, yes. The chapter was 1,010 out of 10. Easily.
This chapter is just crazy. I'm not even just hyped for the Zoro stuff. Like what Luffy did was amazing.
What Luffy did is mind-blowing.
Like that's crazy. Oh man.
And you know what's annoying? There's going to be some morons.
What you mean?
They're gonna be like, oh, how did Luffy get this power up? It's bullshit. All the...
No. That's already been foreshadowed. It's been shown too. What the hell?
It's just amazing. What's up, CC?
Hey, what's up?
What's poppin'? So, you do understand that we are currently reading Peak Fiction.
Oh, I understand this. I understand fully.
This is the most amazing chapter I think I personally, while caught up, have been able to read.
Right? Oh my god. Like how people were saying it was they were expecting Zoro to have the conquerors, you know? Like it was, I don't think it was expected. I think we all hoped it, but we weren't like, oh, we don't know if it's going to happen, maybe
what?
It's not.
You only expect it if you were just in the community. if you're reading week to week, you're not going to just think like because the community makes you form opinions and makes you think of these things. Like I wouldn't have brought up Zoro having conquerors at all if I had not been in the community.
I did not expect it. I always hoped for it, but
I didn't expect it in this manner. And if you
As
think about
a
it,
Zoro fan, you 100% expect it.
no, big news. Think about this. Not only did he have the conquerors, but obviously he used it to attack.
Oh yeah, 100%. We're like, I've had these arguments today. Like, yeah, that's how you find out. And then,
Yo,
then
what's
when
happening?
Luffy
Good
doing it, it confirms it.
We lit.
Like,
Yeah.
Mono talk.
Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good?
what's happening, guys? Guys, like so big news.
Rooftop vibes. You know the vibes.
You know the vibes. You know what we on.
Man,
You know we on.
big news.
Peak
Yeah.
fiction.
What's up, player?
It's crazy because
big
not
news.
only did he attack Kaido with conquerors, but shortly after it's explained that you can do that, and Luffy does
Exactly.
it as well. So you know what's even
Exactly.
funnier? Zoro did it first.
Exactly.
Big news. Big
Bro,
news.
Zoro-
Not take-
Zoro's done everything first, though.
And now
Zoro's-
everything, my entire power scaling is skewed because I don't know anything anymore. I don't even know who's stronger anymore. No, I'm kidding. But
Nah.
It ain't
But-
cute
but-
if it has Zoro near the top.
But throughout the series, Zoro has done everything first. In Alabasta, he used armament first out of anybody throughout the whole crew.
They observation too in Alabama.
Observation exactly as well. And so now he's struck with Conqueror King Taki before Luffy did, unconsciously.
exactly, yeah.
Like he did that unconsciously.
it's just it's honestly.
All
as a
I'm
One
saying
Piece
is-
fan, I
this right
find
there.
it very just poetic and beautiful.
Yeah.
Also, this changes Marineford as well. Because remember, Whitebeard couldn't use Conqueror's Haki at Marineford.
Whitebeard?
I don't know. If,
Yeah, he couldn't use it.
I don't know if he like couldn't.
Remember, because he was sick, he couldn't use it.
Is that,
I don't know.
that's the fan base
I'm gonna
thing.
need to dive into that a little bit further.
There was dialogue about it. Remember, the Marines thought he was going to use it, but he couldn't.
Oh.
I don't
You gotta-
remember that.
You don't remember
To be
that?
really honest with you, I don't.
You
remember.
got panels.
I'll find the panels. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to go and search it up. Give me a second.
It's
But I know
finals
it's in
to
there.
me.
I know it's in
Listen, man. If you ain't been on the side that the top two supernovas are Luffy and Zoro, well, welcome.
I'm
Welcome.
next. I'm next.
Welcome to the party.
I used to
Welcome
not be
to the
on that
party.
side. I thought I was a man of logic. I don't know what logic is anymore.
You was liking.
I suppose so, man. All hail Zoro, blah blah blah.
Virgo. Do I get to
Anyway.
say it again? Wano is the #1 arc.
Hey,
So what?
man, big
Nah,
news.
say it
Slow
again.
down.
Hey,
Say it
big news.
again.
You might be
Say it again for the
drooling,
niggas in
bro.
the back. Say it for the niggas in the
I don't even
back.
think he's spitting right now. He might be drooling.
4 chapters out of 120 is still a pretty big F.
Toddy,
No.
you gotta
Buddy.
So,
could've-
Wano
There's
still
always-
failed
There's
the
always
class.
got to be a contrarian.
The
There's
whole
always got to be.
cake-
You are
There's
not
always
ruin
a
my
contrarian.
eye right now.
Oda
The
is
whole
still failing the
cake
class,
man
but this
himself.
was a good chapter.
You know it was a good chapter, you fucker.
I thought it was an amazing chapter.
Amazing. You better say stupendous.
Yeah, I know.
Stupendous, my nigga.
I know, but I'm not going as far to say that this is the greatest arc ever.
From someone
I
like
mean,
okay,
if I-
you have no room to talk, Toddy.
Whoa.
If I take a test, big news, if I take a test and I pick C and the right answer is C, I can say that's the greatest answer I ever made. But it don't mean that I passed the test, nigga, with my 3% average.
No, fuck all that. You passed the test, my nigga.
Toddy.
And
Some
you
people
fucking
look at
teacher,
gold
nigga.
and say that's valuable, right? And it's like, yeah, that's valuable. Some people look at trash and say it's the best thing ever. That's what you did with Whole Cake.
Yo, chill out, big news.
Whole Cake was the best thing ever until a certain point.
Big news
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Cold cake is actually pretty good.
But right
I'm
now,
not going to
it's
get into this debate
undeniable,
right
guys.
now. I only want to talk about this chapter.
Gotcha.
Well, there's something we can take away from this chapter that no one said, which I think is the biggest thing that we got from the chapter.
Okay.
And after Zoro did his most amazing feat, in my opinion, ever, and then
Who's
after
that in the
Luffy,
background? Got the background.
Give me a second. That's me.
after Luffy did probably his most amazing feat ever, I think it's important that we all remember at this time and this moment that Sanji is also a member of the Monster Trio.
Oh, okay, listen.
Please don't bring up Sanji right now.
Listen, Toddy, listen.
I just don't. I want people not to forget.
All
All I'm saying is,
I really
forgot.
I see what you're.
I'm just saying, it's like people forgot.
I know.
Nah.
I just.
all I'm gonna say is this, right? Zoro came out of the time skip stronger than Luffy. I think this chapter confirms it.
I agree with that.
Yo, Virgo's died over it.
Because niggas forgot.
Charlie,
All
what
the
you
reactions
smoking?
I watched, nobody remembered that Sanji's a member of these goons. These two goons right here.
No, I 100% remember. No, it's just not.
I know.
It's just not, man.
He is also a member, guys. Remember, when Zoro is using conquerors and scoring Kaido for the second time,
Yo, Twilight, what you
Luffy is
smoking?
utilizing conquerors and hitting niggas like Whitebeard hit Akainu. That
let me
Sanji
get
is
some of
out
that
here.
shit, man.
He's putting the sugar in the bowl. He's putting the flour in the bowl.
Come
He's
on,
beating it up. He's putting it in the oven.
Come
He was stronger than Luffy.
Niggas don't forget.
I don't know what y'all got
This
going
nigga
on.
Zoro is using conquerors to slash Yonkos, and that nigga used the
Not only is he using conquerors, but he's coding himself and manifesting, I guess, Haki limbs and shit. With like, nigga, get the fuck out of here, bro. Sanji's on the stop.
What's up,
And
Twilight?
And
it's
Sanji's
just-
getting
it's
captured by Black
this is
Murray.
not. It's just not feasible to even talk about Sanji right now.
And here we go.
I don't think that's fair, man. If we're gonna talk about 66%,
it's always funny that Virgo says he wants to talk about the chapter, but niggas want to talk about the nigga that wasn't even in the
So
chapter.
Toddy, I get you. He is a part of the monster trio, but
I'm just saying, y'all aren't being fair. If we're talking about 66% of the monster trio, it's
Yeah,
not
but
fair.
like,
that we
Don't
just
blame us.
neglect.
Blame
think about your younger days, right? You was 19 years old, right? And then you pulled up with your three homies, right? And like, damn, these two girls bad, and oh, they go to the third one. Shit, am I the third one? Shit, I guess I'll take her. That's kind of what Sanji is.
Honestly, the way I'm looking at it, Law is the third person in the bottom trio. Like,
No.
yes, nigga, that nigga Law is more of a fucking third.
Why are niggas in the chat calling it the monster duo, bro?
I don't know what you're smoking, but you're smoking crack.
Damn.
Like,
Who?
Beef, love,
any
is
nigga
fine,
that
man.
stop trying to replace the nigga, bro. Like, what are y'all doing? I know
I'm
y'all
not
hate
trying
that
to
nigga, but
replace him. I'm trying to get
it
Sanji.
ain't nothing gonna happen. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the nigga that said laws. Like,
Oh,
not
All
everything's
right,
about you,
guys,
Toddy.
gentlemen and lady, let's not talk about Sanji right now
And lady.
because honestly, this chapter was so good that there's so many different avenues that we can traverse upon.
Better address here,
Other
right?
than Sanji.
Yeah, can we talk about Mama's feet too?
Which-
Because I don't see anybody talking
Wait,
about
hold
that.
on. I'm
Prometheus.
gonna need you to elaborate on that.
The fact that Prometheus could piece himself together that quick, bypass two supernova, and still get to Mama to save her was impressive as hell to me.
That's
mean-
I mean, he only
bypass-
really bypassed two
Kaido
supernovas
literally
because
helped him. He didn't
Law
bypass
focused on
nobody.
Kaido.
I mean, the last time we saw Kid and Killer, though, they were standing at the cliff between the Straw Hats and Mama. So
But
the flame
Zoro's
had
the
to
only
pass
one
them.
that can. The Zoro's the only one that can affect them because he has the fire cutting technique.
Right, I think that's a feat for
Kid
Mama.
can't make a box to contain Prometheus because he'll melt through it. But Zoro can actually cut him, which actually hurts him. You know what I'm saying? So with Zoro being distracted and Law being distracted, not it.
You're starting to lag out.
You know,
Yeah, I thought that.
Is he lagging
Yeah,
for
you-
anybody
you-
else?
Zoro and Prometheus.
I'll summarize. I got you, Twilight. Don't even worry about
This
it.
nigga
What he,
big news.
what he's saying is doing something that we already knew he could do is not a feat. And Zoro's only
Well,
not-
what we didn't know before news, if you allow me to counter,
I will,
is
I
that
will.
he could survive the slash from a swordsman that can scar Kaido. And he ate it like it's nothing. So he survived the same slash that a Yonko got scarred from, and then ran off and chased his mother.
I don't know about that one, Todd. It's 3 different techniques.
I know he's not talking about Killer.
And earlier on the rooftop he got cut and then came back. So we already knew that too.
Nobody is impressed with Prometheus at all. Chat
No.
niggas, help me out. Kozuki.
No.
I
mean, we already knew that.
Like what?
Wait, am I still lagging?
He got cut and
You're not
fired,
spitting
and then,
right now,
and then
Toddy.
Kaido
Let it
said,
go.
"I got you. go to your mom."
Guys, so you know how Kid and Killer were looking at the sky. Do you think that's a new? Someone in my chat said that it's a new Zeus. It's going to be Kronos, like a new soul power.
I mean, that wouldn't be very good for Kid and Killer.
I mean, I did have a theory that
that's crazy.
Big Mom,
that
like
just
Zeus
be stealing theories
not
like
even
this.
Prometheus' request to Mom was like for a new brother, so she'll make a homie out of Kaido's flame.
Yeah, Kronos.
Oh no!
You gotta make a new cloud. You gotta make a new cloud, but he gotta be stronger than Zeus.
And I'm saying, if she make a homie out of a
Zeus.
piece of Kaido's flame cloud, that should be strong enough, or stronger than Zeus.
Oh boy, that sounds problematic. She can't make homies out of basically anything. So that
do you think she's going to get rid of Zeus and make a new homie, or just make a new one in general?
She might get rid of Zeus, not get rid of him like he's gonna disappear, but I think he might go back.
I think she might try to get. I think she might try to get her soul back from Zeus, but this is setting up for a moment for Nami to obtain permanent ownership of Zeus.
Yeah,
this.
Yeah.
As far as what Prometheus. Go ahead.
No. Yeah, no, I was just gonna say because Nami mentioned she needs stronger lightning to fight Luffy, so that would be Zeus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I can see them betraying Zeus and Nami eventually getting her. But as far as what Prometheus wants, I'm thinking that he's going to ask Mama for a homie that amplifies his own power, or something that interacts with Zeus or Prometheus's power, or even he's going to ask her for more soul to become more powerful.
Okay, I got a question. How long do you think Killer and Kid last versus Big Mom? Or
about 3.5 seconds. 3.5, maybe 6 seconds.
To be honest, they've lasted this long. I don't think they're gonna do terrible.
I was about to say.
I mean, they had the monster trio though on their side, and only 2 out of the 3.
Those 2 need a hockey bloom for sure.
Yeah, I think someone
because I'm not even sure Killer has stage 2 of like hockey for his blades. He's never cut them black.
I'm optimistic. The fact
I'm not
that
even sure he has that.
The fact that you can attack with Conqueror's Haki, I'm very optimistic knowing that Kid already has it.
So is it confirmed that he has it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's confirmed he has it, but like when Luffy was doing all that, he looked really surprised.
He was confused.
Yeah.
I agree. He was very confused, but I'm saying Zoro kind of just did it in the last effort. Hopefully Kid figures it out a lot sooner than that.
Yeah, I think my thing with Zoro and Luffy, I think Zoro, he always had the potential to use it, but he was never pushed. As for Luffy, he's always getting pushed, so of course he's gonna go faster learn at a faster level. Mm-hmm. So of course when Zoro used it, and Luffy went a little bit more beyond by the end of the chapter. So they're so close in power. I feel like Luffy's always ahead by a tiny.
I feel like
I think
was during the 2-year time skip. I really feel like Mihawk was beating this nigga's ass for 2 years, and that's why he's this strong.
I do too.
Because think about it, Zoro didn't even get a Mihawk flashback yet, or any type of substantial bloomage. It's just him using the shit he's been holding back with.
I mean, Zoro did not even know what he did. Like when Kaido said what he said, Zoro said, "What the hell are you talking about?"
But this is nothing new, guys. We've seen it probably close to almost 10 times now, where Conqueror's Haki was used without the witting intention of the user. Mm-hmm. So we're not actually seeing anything new with Zoro. But I think it was safe to assume he had it this whole time. I mean, if Don Chinjiao got it, eventually, the monster trio is going to get it.
It's never safe to assume.
Don Chinjiao.
The trio?
I'm aware.
The writing was on the wall for the longest, though.
Yeah, I agree. And also, somebody said this, I think it was news earlier. I honestly find this confirmation, too, that Zoro was stronger than Luffy after the time skip.
Yep. Been trying to tell me this.
We're slowly back into agenda.
I want to hear this.
Bro, it really is, because if you come to the realization that Zoro has been holding this back since the time skip, and the fact that Luffy has only recently gained Rio and recently gained this ability, when they got on that boat at Shiboti, Zoro was stronger
Tell
than
him.
Luffy at that point.
Tell him, Twal. Tell him. Hell yeah.
That sounded real good, but if they was to fight at that exact moment and it was to
Zoro
go
would
toe to
beat
toe,
Then Zoro would probably
That's crazy.
Zoro
Hey,
would
what the
give
fuck?
Luffy his third scar on his chest.
Just-
And think about it this way:
and would
is that
not
we
kill
got
him.
it. We got it reinforced though that by Hyogoro this chapter that essentially he's copying Saiyan's abilities to get stronger during fights. And we've seen Luffy have all these moments where he slowly built his way up to this. Zoro, who would he fight? Pika maybe? Like Zoro hasn't been having these moments to bloom.
He just built himself up to this right now, fighting Kaido in this life and death situation with Big Mom.
Exactly. But so
But
whereas
that's
Luffy
fine. But when
Luffy
you're
had
fighting-
like 9 chances to bloom, Zoro's probably
But if-
only had 1.
Yeah.
And he's still
And that one compares to that. He's still not stronger than him. I get what y'all trying to say. It looks
We're not
good.
saying
But
Zoro's stronger now. We saying at the time skip he was stronger.
Yeah, exactly.
At the start.
I know that. And he wasn't. That's
what kind of defense is that, nigga? You got to give us evidence.
what the fuck?
It's
I was
just
about to
not.
say, we
It's
just
just
like
not true.
Zoro's had all the
I mean,
things
did
Luffy
you
is
read the
currently
story?
learning. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Did you,
like
Toddy?
Dang.
Yes, I read the story, and me and
So-
Twale are trying
so you
to give you
saw-
guys
so you-
examples
you
for
saw
why they feel
everything?
this way.
So you saw everything that happened after the time skip when Luffy went to each separate island and fought the strongest dude and showcased you new things.
Yes, and
I
I
just
also
wanna
remember
know-
a moment where Zoro was clashing head to head with an admiral while Luffy was
talking
And
about
these are the
are we
same-
talking
and these
about
are
the
the
chapter or are we
same
talking about
things
agendas?
that he had when he came into the time skip.
Who Zoro? Or, yeah, no, we're saying
Luffy,
he got
because-
Luffy got
I'm
much
saying
stronger than
Luffy.
when he first came. Yeah,
Are we talking about the
of course
chapter
he
or
got
are we
much
talking about
stronger,
agendas?
but he was already strong when he came out the time skip.
That's
If you
what
want
I'm
to say that
curious
him
to-
and Zoro
curious to know.
are equal when they came out the time skip, I can understand that.
Oh no, Zoro was definitely stronger, especially
I'm
after
saying
this chapter.
I'm
I mean-
of the mind that the entire
But-
purpose of the birdcage was to keep Zoro from Doflamingo. Because if Zoro fought Doflamingo, he would have beaten him.
Exactly.
Okay, wait. But Luffy does have
I don't think that's the
Especially if
birdcage.
Zoro fought him, and like after Luffy's Gear 4th, when Luffy needed the 10 minutes, Zoro would have bodied Dofi at that point. Even if he had
That's
to
all.
use Ashura to do it, he would have beaten Dofi.
spicy.
And he wouldn't have been the only one to get
Very
to Dofi. That's-
spicy,
it's-
like goddamn.
Like
I think-
is Zoro the only person that would fight Dofi if the birdcage wasn't up?
I don't know.
Because
That
Zoro
was
was too busy.
designed to hold Zoro back. Like that's what I'm saying.
Gentlemen
Zoro was
and
But if
ladies.
you look at what happened.
That's a big stretch. That's a big
Wale.
stretch. That's what I'm
the
saying.
birdcage, Zoro beats Pika no
Wale,
diff, and
guys,
literally
guys.
he's the only one that's like, yo, let's go.
Wale.
No diff.
Twale, what does any of what you're saying have to do with this fucking chapter?
What we got out of it.
I would say, yeah, it's just how.
Y'all niggas,
Yeah,
no.
it's highlighting-
It confirmed
I
a
wanna talk about
theory.
the chapter, not y'all niggas' agendas.
It's not even an agenda.
It's not an agenda. It's just a theory that got confirmed. Yeah, it's a theory that got confirmed from this chapter.
agenda.
Does that make any sense?
You know what else
It's
is an
a
agenda?
theory that got
It's Kappa
confirmed
season.
from this chapter. That's why we're talking about it.
Which is what? No, it's a theory that you strongly believe has been confirmed, which is your agenda.
I mean, that's a longer way.
It
to
hasn't
phrase
been
exactly what
confirmed.
I just said. But yes,
They think it's been.
Yeah, I know exactly that's what it is, Todd. It's exactly what it is. I don't know if you want me to break it down in less words or more words. It's a goddamn agenda.
I think it's a fair agenda because
I just know that Oda's
Zoro
looking at his back
stands.
right now.
Zoro stands, and I'm not a Zoro stand, by the way. I just see shit for what it is. That nigga is a badass.
Oh,
Zoro
my
stands
God.
need to mark this day, April 9th, as Zoro Day. This is Zoro Day.
See,
That
that's
I have to
the
agree with.
difference, Toddy.
It is
You know
definitely
what it is?
so
This
damn.
is a One Piece
not
holiday.
this is not
When they hit,
a
so-
I was saying Zoro and Luffy
Hey, hold-
Day.
Let big news.
Hold on, let me go,
Let big news go. Yeah.
this is not a day
He's actual Zoro fan.
because Zoro fans have been telling you guys this for years. This is a day for you guys to realize what we see the whole series. That's what
Right.
it is.
Right, so it's a moment of celebration.
For
You know,
y'all.
just
Not for Zoro fans. That's what he's
I
saying.
mean, I'm
It's
sure
like,
news is
it's like a
happening.
parent telling his kid that there are 5 apples on the table, and you add 2 apples. How many apples do you have? And your kid's always in 6, right? And the answer's 7. And he finally says 7. You're proud for them. I know the answer's 7.
I mean,
That's what it is.
that's an
Yeah, we are
interesting
proud.
one.
I
I'm
ain't
not
going
gonna
that far, but okay.
Because there was a lot of you niggas that were saying Zoro
You don't be here like that, Twilight. You don't deal with it like I do. That's
Yeah,
why.
nah, that's a fact.
I don't know. News. I mean,
a bunch of Zoro sexuals. Anyway,
even if you guys,
This is the best
even
dude.
if
That's
you
all
guys
that
knew
is.
this, even if you guys knew this, it's still a win for you guys because now you can shut up all the Sanji fans or anybody that's like telling y'all
That's
that y'all
not
were
even
dick
happening.
riding too much. This was the moment where you guys won.
oh my goodness. So,
If you think the Sanji fans
I gotta read the donation. Kogami sent $5. He said, if Zoro was truly stronger, then why/how did Luffy surpass him? And also, why isn't Zoro standing right now on the rooftop?
I think we were
Because last chapter he took
At the
the
beginning of
strongest attack we've ever seen in the manga head on. That's why.
No, I wouldn't say that. I
I
wouldn't
was
say
just
that. I would say
Luffy
Whitebeard.
standing.
Luffy took a single
Should still be
attack on
standing.
Kaido
That was
and
not the
knocked
strongest
out for
attack.
8 seconds. Zoro
That was
took
not
the
the
attack
strongest
from the
attack.
combined 2 Yonkos and was still standing.
It's probably the second strongest attack, but I think people are forgetting how strong Whitebeard's punch against Akainu was. This that 2 Yonko attack, it broke off a portion of Onigashima. Whitebeard's attack broke the entire island in half. So I would say Whitebeard's is still a little bit stronger, but he probably took the second hardest hit in the series.
I honestly think that just because of the
You can say it's the greatest
angle at which
combination
the attack
attack
was
we've seen.
because the attack was launched upwards. Like if it was launched downward, it would have done more damage to the island. But it was just the angle at which it was, you know what I'm saying, blown away. Is like that's why it wasn't as much damage.
That's fair, but keep in mind that when Whitebeard did that, the entire island rocked in the ocean.
Right, but you got to
Like,
remember,
do you think that would have happened with
Whitebeard
this
was
one?
coming down with the quake punch on Akainu's head. So if the force of the quake is continuing to go down, yes, it will split the island. As opposed to this blast that went upwards towards the sky. You know what I'm saying? That's why.
No, you make sense. You make sense, but I'm still skeptical that it would have done the same.
It would have split the
I don't think it would have broke all of Onigashima in half, though.
Damn sure wouldn't have.
But I understand what you're saying. But Whitebeard was the world's strongest man for a reason. That punch showed everybody why. And also, I heard you guys talking about this earlier, saying that Whitebeard can't do the Conqueror's Haki punch. I would say that the first time we ever saw a Conqueror's Haki punch was Whitebeard. Because if you remember, he was not hitting Akainu directly. He mushed that nigga's face into the ground with some kind of force that we assumed was the quake fruit. But we don't have evidence that that was the quake fruit. When I see the quake fruit land, shit cracks. Like the world cracks.
It was real different.
What we saw against Akainu wasn't a crack.
What someone was saying is that because Whitebeard was sick, that's why he couldn't use Conquerors.
I'm arguing that we saw that.
Whitebeard appeared at Akainu. He like punched him and like warped Akainu's face. Like that's what he was talking about. I think like that's the punch, right? You're talking about?
Well, it was like
my
just
goodness.
like Luffy's punches now.
Are so toxic, but I love it.
Just how Luffy's punches now are hitting from a distance, and we've seen Whitebeard and Roger clash, and they hit from a distance without the skin making contact. Whitebeard's fist never made contact with Akainu's face. So thanks for backing me up.
His face, like when he punched him down, like right after Ace got punched, he like appeared right behind Akainu and just like body slammed him like with a fist and warped his face. It's like it was warped.
Exactly.
Like his fist wasn't touching his face and it was warping.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like the same animation we're seeing now.
He was fucking him up.
Yeah. But anyway, I have another question for you guys. So with Zoro, this could also be the power of Enma, maybe drawing everything out of Zoro? What do you guys think about that? Do you think it's Enma or do you think it's actually Zoro having
a good question?
I think it's Zoro because we've seen Ashura before.
Yeah,
I think it's him, but it is also Enma.
I think we've seen Enma in use with Odin before, and never did the skies turn into a storm before. So I think Enma probably added to it, like amplified the power, but the power came from Conqueror's Haki. Not Enma. We haven't seen Enma before bring out Conqueror's Haki from anybody.
Yeah. She's just thinking about
Only person.
That's why it's Zoro.
The only person who held it was
to
who?
bring out the latent potential.
Hold it.
That's why it's very possible that Enma might have been a determining factor as to why he unleashed it.
So are you saying that like his Ashura wouldn't be as strong without Enma? Or
That's what I was trying to get at.
Yeah.
I said
I mean, 100%.
Zoro wouldn't be as strong without that sword.
Yeah,
Like,
if Zoro is this... Oh, go ahead.
Not have Enma, would he be doing these same feats right now? The block.
To a lesser degree.
I believe it would be more taxing on his body, but he would be capable of it. Yes.
This is nothing he hasn't done since
I mean, to be honest,
it'd be to a way lesser degree.
That's true,
That clip.
He probably wouldn't have
That's
survived
true.
because
He did do this.
This is what Zoro does. Like 3 time skip, he took Ursa shot.
it's a good chance he might not have survived because, I mean, they did say even with Emma, they're like, damn, Law was like, his bones got to be broken, right?
Oh, yeah, Law is a trash doctor, man. That man can't heal that nigga for nothing.
He's a surgeon. He's
How is he going to do it on the battlefield?
He's a surgeon. He's not.
What do you mean? How you gonna do it on the battlefield? Like Chopper doesn't do it?
There's a difference. He's not Chopper.
Chopper.
That's perfectly fine that you say that. I'm talking to a lot of people that think he's a doctor.
Fuck being a surgeon. Law is a combatant.
That's cool, Madara. I understand what you're saying. I'm talking to the people that like to classify him as that.
No, I got you.
That might be, now that I think about it, that might be Sanji's feat. What Sanji might actually do is he might kick Chopper up there to heal Law.
Yo, you gotta
and that'll be his final feat.
Sanji found a kitchen and he's making snacks. Fuck out of here.
I mean, the Monster Trio got to chip in.
Sanji about to do his advanced conqueror shit too. That's right.
Yo, wildin'.
I hope.
What you think those memories?
Those two are always just
real
a bit of a cut.
Listen, the Sanji versus Zoro stuff is dead.
Yeah, the Sanji.
It should be. It should
be, but you know,
it should be.
Folks who still believe
if anyone in the chat wants to like what's it called? Clip this so that we can come back to this. Please do, because I know in a couple of weeks that it's gonna be back to Sanji this.
Sanji's gonna fight the CP niggas, and then they're gonna be like, "See, Sanji's just as strong. Sanji's just as strong."
I feel like Zoro's overtaking Luffy's shine right now. When Luffy needs to be the focus, because
I don't know about that.
Crazy. Luffy is the focus. Did you
I don't
see
know.
This nigga not
News. I don't.
Luffy's definitely the focus.
I mean,
Zoro's was I've had this morning has been Zoro, and I'm trying to talk about Luffy in base rocking the Yonko.
I'm not gonna lie, big news. You're not wrong because niggas came in, they were talking about this. This right here confirms that Zoro was stronger than that. It's like, damn, that's all you got? Okay.
You sure about that?
It's the way he got up for me.
Luffy is throwing Hadoukens and knocking Kaido all around. And I love
imagine too, guys, once Luffy is utilizing this power, now that he's mastered it, when he finally goes Gear 4 again, he is going to be
He's going to give him the hands when he goes Gear 7.
Do you think he needs a Gear 4?
He's going to go Gear 7
yes.
If you think this is all Kaido is not done, bro.
No. I'm saying like if he used these same techniques in like Gear 3 and Gear 2, like
why wouldn't he?
Wouldn't that be even more devastating? Like if he uses Gear 4th again and then runs out of Haki, he's fucked. He's by himself.
Exactly. He shouldn't even use Gear 4th at that point.
Not if him learning about Conquerors is gonna help him,
maintain
not get that time limit. Yeah,
exactly. That time limit is still there.
Oh shit, yeah, it is.
And
but he went that time limit.
I'm about to say it's not necessarily a time limit; it's a Haki limit. It's like once you run, like the only difference is that Luffy's utilizing his Haki better. He doesn't have more Haki. You know what I'm saying? So once that shit is done, it's done.
Exactly.
I mean, it would be wild if he starts fighting with Kaido and he just starts switching between his form and
that would be sweet.
That would be gorgeous.
Like goes Gear 2nd, Gear 3rd, go to Snake Man, go to shit. Let me stop.
But that's when Hawkins is gonna come into play, and he's gonna boost Luffy.
Hawkins, get out of here, nigga. Come on.
Hey, Chad, I need y'all to clip this moment right here, because watch when Hawkins do this, and they all switch.
Hawkins is probably gonna be Sanji's.
Big news.
Watch Luffy.
I'm not saying
Big
he's not
Big
going to
News,
do it. I'm
hold
saying
on.
I'm not
Big News, you
excited
messed
for
up for
that.
not taking JD money.
I'm not
sorry,
excited
Virgo.
for that.
I'm not either.
You're
I'm
not.
not.
excited for
I'm
what?
not excited for.
You're not,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
not
not
excited for him
excited.
to play that
You're
card?
not excited
Yeah,
for
for that
One Piece to
stupid
do what
card.
One Piece does.
What are you talking about?
You want me to do the bottles, Ronnie?
The things that've been foreshadowed at the beginning of the arc.
They
At
didn't
the end of
foreshadow
the arc?
Hawkins
Big
coming in and
news.
What?
Yes,
they
they
didn't
did.
foreshadow
Yes,
this.
they did.
What do you-
He said that he had a
Listen,
card that
Ty,
could.
Big News is doing
Yeah.
that thing that where he thinks that like, how is this not an indisputable fact?
But doesn't
Oh yeah,
Sanji-
I
But
know.
no, they
I'm
did.
familiar
Hold
with
on,
his
Virgo.
tactics.
Virgo, they did foreshadow that he had a card to
Yes,
make you
I'm aware he has
like
that.
2
I'm
times
aware he has
stronger.
that
Like,
card.
what? What are we doing?
Yes, I
2
did.
times stronger is gonna
Tama-
make that
and Tama
nigga.
can tame Zoan, so she's gonna put a dongo in Kaido mouth.
Luffy
been putting
doesn't need
dongles
all
in
of
a lot
that
of
right now.
his
Though.
own
He
mouth.
just
Yes,
rock Kaido in base. That's not even necessary.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Bro. Hey, Taekwon,
But he's also
you came
hold on.
in-
He's also taken
Taekwon
by
came in
surprise.
this bitch spitting. Thank you, G.
Y'all got
Hold
stop.
on, guys,
Y'all been trying to justify Kaido getting the W this whole. Stop it. Dude is losing. Like, why I can't
He's not losing. He's not
Yes, he
losing.
is.
We gotta
That's
look
a
at.
fact.
We gotta
Over.
look at
He's the
this.
weakest
We gotta
Kaido
look.
about to get folded.
We
Oh,
gotta look
God,
at this
that's
objectively,
wild.
guys. We gotta look at
That's
this
wild.
objectively. Every
when a
time.
villain wins.
Wait,
Hold on.
Taekwon, you think Luffy's not getting no more help and he's just about to beat Kaido right here?
Yeah, he could be Kaido. He could be Kaido right here. Like if
I'm
you
asking
can't
what you
tell
think,
that.
not what could happen.
Hold on. If you can't tell what happened, if you can't tell the gap that was closed this chapter and how the gap been closed,
gap
like
was
everybody-
closed.
let me respond
been doing
because
better.
I
niggas
want
are
to get
no.
a
Let me
clear-cut
respond.
answer.
Let
Can I
me
get my
respond.
clear-cut answer so I know how to respond
He
in
said
2
he
weeks?
said yes. He was
Hold
doing
on,
one
I
on.
got a
He
phone
said
call.
it
Let me just
could
see what
happen.
this-
That's
what
not
this
saying
phone
that.
call
That's
is.
what he thinks.
Well,
I
yeah,
can say
the phone
anything
call,
could happen, Toddy.
But
Yeah, the phone
people
call, mate.
people need to slow down with this sudden ass whooping that Luffy's putting on them because they got to remember that this is coming at Kaido from a surprise, not when Kaido is ready. And Luffy has done this before when he's attacked Kaido when he wasn't ready and he started walloping him. So this
Not
is
in
not
base.
this is not Kaido's
All right, I'm
like
back. Oda
this
Kobe.
is not representative of what Kaido is going to be doing when he's really in the
Nigga,
1v1.
Luffy's not even
I mean,
using gear second, Toddy.
So hold on.
I mean, we're not saying
I know, but
Exactly.
he also wasn't when he first attacked Kaido.
You don't
He
even
got
know Gear 4
voted.
if Kaido has another form. This could be all Kaido has. And about Gear 4, it doesn't matter. All he has to do, it's like all he has to do is save Gear 4 to when Kaido was about like 30-40% HP and just finish him off or whatever like that. He doesn't need to do it right now. It's like Kaido been lost. Let me see something. Kaido, when was the last time Kaido had the advantage? It's like the last time Kaido had the advantage in the fight was
Last chapter.
This
Last chapter.
I wouldn't even say that because that was the help with Big Mom and they kind of dealt with that.
Talking about
Good. That
Kaido
was like a
solo
hype
dolo?
moment.
When
The last
Kaido
time
had Luffy
the last time
unconscious on the
Kaido
ground.
That's what I was thinking.
No.
News.
Nah, the
That's what I
last time Kaido had the advantage was when he watched the scabbards. Other than that, he's been losing. He hasn't been because the thing is like all right, like with Luffy versus Katakuri, right?
Dog.
You're
No,
not
to me,
Ty, I'm
to
keeping it
me-
a buck.
The last time he had
No,
the
to me-
advantage, nigga, was 3 pages before the last page.
No,
The nigga was unconscious.
The last time
The
he
nigga
had
was
the advantage
unconscious.
was when he knocked out the scabbard. So here's the thing. What does it matter if Luffy's unconscious? If Luffy was unconscious, if he's back up whooping Kaido around already, it doesn't matter. Y'all focus on the wrong thing.
Well, he had to get
Focus on the
distracted
stuff
to get
that's
back up.
He said when was the last time he had
He,
the
in order for him to get back up, he had to get slashed by Zoro and stabbed by Law.
But you're focusing on the wrong thing. Like you're focusing on the stuff that's gonna have Kaido lose, and I'm gonna be right. Versus focusing on the stuff that's gonna have Kaido lose.
We're not saying Kaido
And
won. They're saying he had the advantage because he had Luffy on the ground.
I know what you're going with.
Listen,
First you're
listen,
talking
listen,
about
like
the
Luffy-
advantage. Now you're talking about the end of the fight. Like, what are you doing?
Listen, with Luffy
different
versus
things.
Katakuri.
Uh-huh.
Look. Kaido, he's just been losing. All right, like Kaido's
Come
been
on, Ty.
losing the fight.
Actually, that's a
Like,
great
he's
point.
throwing-
Katakuri had the advantage most of that fight.
A bunch of times.
Look. No,
Yeah.
it's not. It's not a good point. I didn't even get to finish, so yeah, it's not a good point. But listen,
That was a good point for me, though.
in Naruto, right, when Luffy used Rasengan and Rasengan was dope, right, and then what's his name? What was the guy named Orochimaru assistant with the glasses?
Kabuto?
He told Naruto like, yo, that's a dope move. Oh snap! But if you can't hit me, it doesn't matter. So I'm not trying to say that Kaido wasn't hitting Luffy, but it's like if you can't knock these people out and keep them on the floor, whatever Kaido does doesn't matter. They keep getting back up. Like even what he did with Zoro and Law, he did that. Luffy's like, yo, y'all go downstairs. They're good. They're about to get back up. Like nothing happened. So Kaido hasn't had the advantage. He's just been more so surviving.
I don't agree with that at all. I don't
I
agree
think
with
we
that
all
at all.
disagree. Does anybody actually agree with him?
You defined advantage pretty weirdly.
So hold on, wait, listen to what I'm talking about, right? The last time he had the advantage was when he knocked out the Scabbards. He hasn't really knocked.
But they got back up.
Out.
How's that the advantage?
Yes,
that's the best. That's the best he did.
Find a new word.
He knocked. All right, look, he knocked them out to the point where they're not fighting anymore. They're fighting
right now.
So much, oh, listen, stop being so quick. So like, all right, so much time done passed. So what if they're fighting now? I mean, he had them knocked out for a good while. He didn't have Luffy or none of these people knocked out for a good while. So when I mentioned the Katakuri fight, right? He was doing all of that flexing, but he never landed a blow on Luffy. But he was doing all of that overpowering him, never landed a blow. With Kaido, it's like, okay, you're getting hits in at times, but at times you're getting dodged. At times you're dodging yourself, and you're just not knocking these people out. So it's like Kaido is like a big he like tall for nothing right now. You know what I mean? Versus actually like knocking these people out.
I can't believe
what's going on right now is Kaido's been beating the mess out of them.
Yes,
and that's why
that's not what's been happening.
Remember
yes, to the extent where they had to split them up.
Hold on. Remember you talked about not cutting off and keep going? So Kaido ain't been unconscious. Kaido ain't been knocked down like that. They ain't been putting in work on Kaido.
Luffy.
He took Ashura and she's still standing up. He got a little cut on him. While these dudes
who was Zoro though?
Let me finish, Ty. I'll let you talk.
When is Zoro?
I'll let you talk, right, Ty? Come on. Now, when it comes to that, Kaido's on the upper hand of that. And Luffy has not been. He's been unconscious, knocked out. He's been getting carried. He's not been on no advantage. He got a couple shots in on Kaido, and that's it. Kaido's about to get back up, and they're about to duke it out.
He washed Kaido in his human form and made him go to hybrid to survive. What are you talking about? It's not looking as good. It's like it's like I listen to what you're saying, but it's like you want to see the version of the fight you want to see. Kaido has not been looking good. Keep this in mind, right? The Scabbards was the underdog. Even they did too good. Luffy is still the underdogs. He's doing too good. This is not Kaido doesn't have like if this was a basketball game, right? I would give the Alliance like 56. I would give Team Kaido and Big Mom 32. It's like they don't have the advantage right now.
Has a shonen in history ever had a point where a huge enemy was slowly getting his ass kicked over the course of 30 chapters and finally the ending blow? Or is there a struggle? Because this might be a first in shonen history if Luffy is really whooping his ass for 30 chapters straight.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about wait, hold on. I'm talking about the hits that count, right? The lose versus category.
The hits that count. Big news. Ty is saying that Kaido hasn't really done a significant amount of damage enough to keep these niggas floored.
Correct.
The nigga was unconscious 3 pages ago.
But he's back up. You got Kaido around now.
Hold on.
The only reason he got up is because Zoro had to use all of his strength left. Zoro's out of the fight now. Zoro had to use all of his strength, and Law had to get knocked out. Like
if you're going to keep it a buck, if we're going to keep it a buck,
keep it a buck,
right? At the beginning of your reaction, the nigga was unconscious, Virgo. And you talking about non-significant?
Nigga, I'm telling you where Ty's coming from, nigga.
Hold on, and Virgo too. Not only was he unconscious, in order for him to survive that unconsciousness, Zoro and Law had to be essentially removed entirely from the fight. In order for him to have time to regain consciousness.
And to the point of
Kaido, hold on. If it wasn't for Big Mom jumping in, they would have been did damage on Kaido. But Big Mom was saving Kaido. So what about that? It's like you're seeing what you want to see, and you're not seeing all the facts.
Kaido, I ain't never seen that nigga knocked out on the ground for 16 pages.
I'm talking about when Zoro attacked him the first time. Zoro attacked him the first time, and Big Mom said, "Kaido, watch out."
This is a power scaling thing. I'm just saying he had the advantage in the fight earlier.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
No, Kaido hasn't.
Whether Big Mom helped out or not doesn't matter. He had the advantage because of
Big Mom on his side too.
Virgo. Right? If it wasn't for Big Mom and it was just Thumb 5 versus Kaido, he would have did even worse. Big Mom was saving Kaido.
All right, but Big Mom was there,
launching thunderbolts.
But she was there, and she's on his side. Like, what are you doing?
Hold on. Let me put it to you like this, and somebody in the chat said it decently well. It's like a boxing match. Somebody get knocked down, but it don't matter if you don't KO the nigga.
And that's Virgo. That's talking about the end of the fight. He's talking about the advantages during the fight. Those 2 different things.
I agree.
All right, look, if somebody's consistently getting knocked down, are you saying they don't have the advantage?
So hold on.
Exactly.
So let me get this straight, right? So Kaido, the strongest pirate in the world, right? Fought 5 supernova with the help of Big Mom, another Yonko, right? But this isn't Big Mom art. She's just here for extra credit, right? But so how many supernovas did Kaido knock out? That are
Luffy.
No,
he
knocked Luffy unconscious. No, listen. You know in Pokemon, right? So we're gonna use Pokemon. You know in Pokemon when it's like KO,
go downstairs.
Nigga, you don't gotta take that nigga to a Pokemon Center to see that his eyes were in the back of his head.
In real life, right? You can get knocked out for 5 seconds and get back up.
Law and Zoro out this chapter.
Yes. Have you ever watched the UFC? Does a nigga get knocked out and then lay there for 4 days until somebody takes him to Joy? To Joy at the Pokemon Center?
If you're in a boxing match, and you knock somebody down or knock them unconscious, you have the advantage for that fight because you've knocked them down. What have they done to you?
And they will get up.
I'm not discrediting.
They will get up. They don't lay
I'm
there.
not discrediting. Luffy knocked Kaido down a couple of times too, so it's not all one sided. But I'm
never out, and never did Big Mom and Kaido talk about, man, we got to split these little niggas up. Never once. I've never seen Kaido's eyes in the back of his head.
Not yet.
To say Kaido ain't did no significant blows, you tripping. That
He literally almost killed Luffy and had to take out 2 more Supernova in order to save him.
He was talking about, I'm gonna gouge your eyes out. I'm gonna crush your eyes.
He has time to think about how he's gonna kill the motherfucker.
Look, when Zoro did the first Hex attack and Big Mom said Kaido watch out, that was dope. But the same thing with Zoro, it's like that didn't connect, so it doesn't really matter. It's like y'all are hype off the wrong stuff that doesn't determine the fight. So here's the thing, right? The fight's not gonna be won by the types of blows that Kaido. No, listen, he doesn't have to win the fight. The fight is still undetermined. But I'm talking about, right? The fight is not going to be won by Kaido doing what he did so far that has been knocking these people out. The fight is going to be won by... Exactly, correct. And which he has not been doing.
Are we talking about winning the fight? Are we talking about who's going to win?
Hold on, real quick. I do have to disagree with that, Ty, because when he went hybrid, he took it up a notch, and then he hit Luffy with the Ragnarok. You know what I'm saying?
But Luffy got back up, though. Like Luffy... So hold on.
Madara, you good?
Yeah,
Yo, what the fuck?
But y'all need to make up y'all mind what y'all arguing. Are you talking about the end of the fight, or are we talking about who has the advantage during the fight? Pick one.
Okay. So Ty's saying, in the grand scheme of things, until this fight is fucking over, what has been happening don't matter.
Correct.
Because at the end of the day, he's saying, well, I mean, this honestly, Ty, this is actually your own opinion that Kaido won't take this L.
Correct.
But
that's fine.
I mean,
so Ty, come on, listen. Real quick. What Big News is saying is that, well, regardless of how you feel the way this is going to end, there have been advantages from the Alliance side all throughout the fight.
What do you mean advantages from the Alliance?
Kaido had advantages.
I'm sorry. Advantages for Kaido. I apologize.
No, listen. I'm not trying to say that it's like a 100% lopsided Kaido and Big Mom is being trashed the whole fight. That's not. But it's like the same thing that y'all are giving them points for. I can't give them points for, to me, right? And look, Katakuri looked it more intimidating in his fight versus Luffy in the 1v1 than Kaido and Big Mom together looked it in this whole group fight. You know what I mean? And especially if you take Big Mom out. Big Mom helps because she was flexing in the battle with her attacks from the distance. She never took damage still. But as far as what Kaido did, like, he's not looking as intimidating as what Katakuri did.
Oh my God.
Like, Luffy had a harder time.
So that's
Luffy was just unconscious. He was unconscious, and then he immediately after, he was thinking about how he was going to kill him. He one-shot two Supernova at the same...
If I...
Can you say that again louder?
Gentlemen,
he used one attack.
So what's happening here is that you guys have a difference in opinion that's not going to change.
Exactly.
Yep. And that's what I was saying from the get-go.
If this is a level of difficulty, I see like the Katakuri fight, like a S level difficulty for Luffy. But this Kaido versus Big Mom, this is like a A.
Just throw some out there.
This is like an A difficulty.
I am absolutely.
He never knocked out Luffy. So how
it's almost like
harder?
It's almost like if this fight should have been.
Stop trying to make it make sense.
It's almost like if this fight should have been an S difficulty, but then you went in a game sentence and put it on easy mode. So it's like it's not as hard as.
I don't know. It would be like what you're describing.
Let's go on and move on, please. Let's go on and move on.
So hold on. Yeah, y'all are counting the knockouts when Luffy got back up. What I'm talking about is all right. Look, this is what I mean, right? Look when you look at the
I know what you mean, man. You've been explaining it for 15
Look at
minutes.
it from the perspective. Look at it from the perspective of how much control Katakuri had in the fight. That's what I'm talking about. It's like Kaido, he had control for what, like one chapter, lost it the next chapter, like lost it the next chapter.
Wait, so you admit that Kaido had control for at least one chapter?
He had him on the ground, unconscious.
I'm not saying that he never had control. But I'm talking about.
Like, what are we doing?
What I'm talking about is Kaido is
Supposedly.
He just one shot Law and Zoro at the same time.
It's not
with
the
same
slaughter
attack.
like y'all like. This is not all right. Look, so this is not Aizen versus everybody. You see how Aizen versus everybody? Aizen had it on Smash. Wasn't nobody touching him until the main.
So what is this situation? This situation seems like on Smash. It seems like
It is. It is the most absurd thing I've heard.
We all
Basically,
agree.
you only have the advantage if it's
can't move
loaded.
past that. He literally can't move past that. Like,
No, but you
no
get-
problem.
It's like you realize that if none of the other supernova were up there on the roof, that Luffy would be dead right now, if not for Zoro and Law.
This is not about can Luffy 1v1 Kaido without everybody else there from the
He
start.
can't.
This is about these five
He would have got beat
versus them two, and these five like getting the better of the fight up until this point. Like this is not.
I can't believe you're saying this.
They
I
have
can't
to split
believe
them up.
Even
We
they
came
don't
back
think
to
that
the
they
room.
have the advantage.
They're the
Even they
underdog.
feel like
It doesn't
they
matter if they
And
have
the
to. If they
supernova
have
was
to,
saying
if
that
they have
their
to split
attacks
them
were
up.
not working. They were literally saying their
No.
attacks were not working.
Luffy said it was working.
Their attacks.
Luffy said it was working, but everybody else said it wasn't. And then the plan came
They
up
just
and
didn't
Luffy
believe.
split them
They
apart.
did that duo attack and they almost died.
And
They didn't
Zoro, answer this. So Zoro in this chapter said it's going to take everything he can to do this attack. He launched the attack and he cut the man. If Kaido said, "I'm going to hit you with everything that I can," do you think Zoro is going away with a scratch?
So look, this is the thing. Zoro saying that, right, is like Higoro saying, you know, I'm not gonna make it anymore. You know, like I live my life and this, and the next thing you know, Chopper saves him. So I don't really care. Like I don't like that was dope, but that was like for hype. As far as like what I'm giving points for what I'm giving points for, very disappointed in Kaido. You can't really blame Big Mom because she helped out. This isn't her arc. She's like a background side character right now. But this is not like how you Gaara versus Rock Lee. This is like Gaara was controlling that fight. Aizen versus everybody. Aizen was controlling that fight. Katakuri was control. I'm talking about control. Are you going to be oblivious to how many times Kaido lost control of the fight versus he even lost control versus the Scabbers?
I think control is a strong word, right? Like the motherfuckers rock the shit out of him at certain points. Yes, but we can't act. What's up, Virgo? We can't act like Kaido with Big Mom wasn't sitting there beating the living dog shit out of these niggas. Like that doesn't take that away. I'm not saying remove Big Mom from the equation. Big Mom helps, right? But it's like even with Big Mom, they both still was losing the advantage of the fight a lot of times, like too many times. Like that's not.
I don't know if you can say
when the Scabbers did all the damage to them, right? Okay, hold on. So when the Scabbers did all the damage that they did, right, multiple times, even Raizo got it in. But besides that, right?
Was it significant, Ty? The Scabbers.
Kaido was drunk at the beginning of this fight with the Scabbers.
First of all, the Scabbers were laying in a pool of their own blood.
It doesn't matter what happened.
The damage significant.
It definitely matters.
It doesn't matter what happened at the end.
Oh no, it definitely matters.
No, it doesn't.
It definitely matters. Yes, it does.
One at a time.
Here's why it
Yes,
doesn't.
it does.
I understand.
Here's why it doesn't matter.
Damage.
Hold on.
This is One Piece.
Virgo, can we?
I understand there's a lot of different opinions here, but if we're going to yell at each other and completely disagree, we can't get anywhere.
We're not gonna get nowhere. Like
So, you got anything you want to say about the chapter?
Everybody. All right, guys.
With the Scabbers, this is One Piece.
Oh my god.
This is not the Scabbers. So it's like they're gonna lose.
Bro.
You hear what I'm saying? I'm saying like no matter how you present it or no matter how they present it, each side's not going to agree. So this is actually the point in the stream where we actually have to move forward.
Nice.
I'm not trying to suspect either party. Just move forward. Let me read some of these donos.
I feel disrespected.
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
Oh wow.
And let's read some of these donos. Real quick, we have $10 from my young nigga Infamous said, when ZKK doesn't happen, we need a holiday for delusional Zoro fans.
We was just talking about that shit last night. Fuck that whole ZKK shit, bro.
You know what? I wanted to segue the donation, but these are toxic too.
I'm not getting to that ZKK.
It's not ZKK no more. It's ZSK.
What?
Right. Zoro starring Kaido.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought that was sliced. Like he was Jesus.
That's crazy. And we have a $2 donation from my man Kazuki Zaki, who is also in the call. Welcome. He says Zoro stands on the kids who be snorting pixie dust. Jesus fucking Christ.
Wait, what?
He said what?
He said Zoro fans snort pixie dust. Ain't that about a bitch?
Yeah, I mean,
Somebody hurt him. Somebody hurt him.
Yo,
Yeah,
Zaki,
he gotta be a scientist.
Zaki, you in the call now? What was that donation about?
No, that I was just coming at it like they're always mad hyper on Twitter.
Oh well, you get off of Twitter.
No, get on Twitter. Twitter. I mean, Twitter's all.
Nah, not for anime. Twitter with anime is fucking some bullshit.
It is.
Niggas in there are toxic. Hella toxic.
They're super toxic. It's not a safe space at all.
It's bad.
Fuck a safe space. We argue all the time. We got tough enough skin, gentlemen, that a safe space shouldn't mean shit to us.
Speak for yourself, sir. I'd like to feel safe.
Shut your soft ass. Wait.
So nigga wanting to feel safe?
No. I ain't invited you like a soft ass nigga all the time.
I just heard Virgo go from 0 to like 10 in 2 seconds flat. Like, oh wait a minute. It's like I forgot who the fuck I'm talking to right now.
Yeah, because Hans, like, I don't know. There are very few people besides Senpai Beef who can trigger me very easily.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
It's a Haitian thing.
It is.
Oh, hey Jay, you gotta join the call because you have some money out.
Yeah, we need this 1v1 with you and Big News.
Not a 1v1. It's a public apology for me.
What happened with you?
Last
Big News fucked up.
Last week we had a discussion. Big News said y'all just waiting. Zoro gonna use Ashura. Jay said he's not gonna use Ashura. I'm pretty sure he doesn't even have it anymore.
That's not really what Jay said.
So if he said, I'll bet you 1,000.
No,
I got it times.
He said 1,000. I thought he said $30 or something, right?
I got it times.
How much he said? How much is the amount, Big News?
Big News said, I don't want your money. I just want
what happened was.
apology.
What happened was Steve said, "Ain't no Ashura." I said, "Steve, I will bet you, and I don't even want your money. I'll take a public apology." Then JD trying to save Steve was like, "I'll take that, Big News. I'll take that. I got it."
Look, that's what you get for shining your shield.
Yeah. So now I'm looking to get my payment. I want it.
Jay in the chat line, he said, so see what happened was there was this asteroid.
Yeah, you see, that's what I'm saying. That nigga don't know who you are no more. Like,
I'm gonna get mine. Whether he want to make a video, he want to work on Twitter, he want to do it here.
Hey, Virgo, hold on.
Big News before.
Virgo, when you see that JD don't be coming in your streams, just know it's because of Big News.
I'm seeing right now, Jay's clearly here. He has the link. He's choosing not to come in here. I think he doesn't want to be embarrassed.
Big News got him shook. Wow.
It's that Conquerors, man.
It's the Conquerors.
Is it outside or is Big News standing behind you?
It's the Oscars
for me. And that's my Henry Cool brother, man. So I hate that. I hate to be him.
Talk to him.
It sounds like that's your sister.
Wow.
But now, Mose, what you think about the chapter? You know, you don't fuck with One Piece.
I mean, Luffy's my captain from here on out. Luffy's my captain from here on out. I'm sorry, Dad.
Let's go.
My captain.
The level of
put the sauce on it.
Was in this nigga Luffy.
Put the sauce on it.
Not only am I gonna fuck this nigga up, but I need you niggas to take your asses downstairs. This party is over. I got this. And Law really gonna look at him like, yes, Captain, yes, sir.
Nigga said yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is there Zoro taking it is good now.
This nigga Law moving in this whole fight like he life alert or something, just going up to everybody like, you need some assistance. Have you fallen and you can't get up?
You can't get up.
Life alert?
What is wrong with you?
That's funny. He called that nigga life alert. I'm dead. I'm using that.
Get the fuck out of here, dog.
No, but yo, for real, like, I'm sorry, like, because I was just talking about it with niggas the other day. Like, I don't want to hear no more Kid is Luffy's rival. I don't want to hear none of that. Like, oh, Luffy, Law and Kid are the white beard and the fucking shit. Law ain't do no white beard shit this whole time.
He's alive.
Kid ain't do it either.
All he did was push a fat bitch off a rock. That's really
all he did. Wait. I'm in the barbershop. I'm about to get my haircut, but I stepped outside.
Big news. I apologize for my outburst.
Oh wow!
Thank you, my man.
There you go.
Big news. By the way,
obviously, I lost that battle.
Hey, that's a plus for Sanji fans. They can admit when they wrong.
I think they focused on the wrong part of what you were saying. I remember you saying something that like he doesn't have to use Ashura. It wasn't that he doesn't have to. You might have had a point said that, but it's like
I don't even. The wording doesn't matter.
They like back to a corner.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Man's
I know what you're trying to say. I appreciate you, but it don't matter.
He tried to politic his way.
Now, we appreciate you, dude. Go get your cut, JD. Go get put back in the game.
Oh yeah,
bless your cut. I got
bless
you.
Bless your
Bless your
Hold on. I got a comment.
Hey, I hope you get hosed right after that.
Right.
If you don't got one.
Chocolate Thunder in the chat said, when Kid uses Awaken the next chapter, y'all better shut the fuck up.
Spitting.
I mean, I really would have liked Kid to awaken when his right hand man was getting forced there to smile for him. I would have loved for him to have an awakening in that moment.
What?
I feel like the Kid shit is gonna get off screen because like Oda's not gonna want to spoil what Kid can do for when he fights Luffy.
What?
And he's gonna not want to
listen. All I need,
I just think Oda's still gonna have that happen, and that's why Oda had this nigga leave right when Luffy learned to fucking code himself in King's Haki.
I think though, if Oda off screens that, it's gonna make
not completely, but like we won't
fight Luffy in the future. We're gonna be like, okay, Luffy's gonna.
I don't think the motherfuckers is fighting in the future.
Like,
he will always
we're
be
gonna
able
assume
to the
that
king of the
Luffy's gonna
pirates.
beat the dog shit out of him because like it's not like Luffy's gonna get weaker going forward.
It depends what happens. If they beat Big Mom, you gotta respect it, even if we didn't see what happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if they off screen Big Mom, that's wild.
But like, so I don't know, like gentlemen and ladies, I don't know if y'all are with me on this one. I think if Luffy can do the Conqueror shit, it's already been talked about early in the arc that Kid can. Why can't?
I mean, but that's my point, Virgo. That's really honestly, I would shut the fuck up if I saw this nigga use Rio. Like, just one time.
Yeah, because
I just want to see you insert your hockey in the motherfucker.
Sierra made a good point earlier because Kid was hella confused when he saw that Luffy could hurt them. Not gonna lie. But, like, I mean, Zoro just bloomed and did it.
I mean, look, I'm looking at Captain. And
I ain't sure enough till Kid does something, bro. All he did was make a box, bro. That's all he did.
Come on, man. This Kid slander ass to end.
It's not Kid slander, bro.
Like
We're just looking at.
He worked for UPS.
All he did was make a box.
He didn't just make a box.
All he did was make a box. Is it slander? In what world?
But hold on. Kid never got.
Kid
never got.
Do you really want to see me? Do you really want to see me slander him?
He got punched by Big Mom, ate that shit, and sent her blasting off again.
Exactly.
I mean, that was on the ground.
Can we talk
all he ain't do is get knocked out.
He smiled at her.
He ain't get knocked out. He ain't get knocked out. But he got dropped.
Hey,
Mom is looking like a stronger.
I want to take a poll of consensus. Does anybody agree that Kid ate that?
Yes.
Yeah,
I agree.
he ate it. Yeah, he ate it.
He ate it.
Senpai, what the fuck is you talking about?
If that's what you want to call it, that's whatever. He ain't get knocked out. I said what I said.
No, he didn't get knocked out.
Senpai,
him not getting knocked out is him eating it. The fuck?
Hold on.
Big Mom is
I mean, if that's what you want to call it, that's.
But can we just look like my point in this whole thing is just to look at like the evidence around Kid character since we fucking met him. His introduction is good, right? Have a higher bounty than Luffy. Cool standoff moment about the One Piece of shit. Whoop-de-whoop, whatever. Next time we see Kid. Next time we see Kid.
It's such a small thing.
Listen, next time. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. That's just a fact, right? Next time we see Kid. He has been attacking Big Mom ships and shit, and he's about to have this meeting, and all of a sudden a real nigga fall from the sky. Next thing we hear about Kid is that he got his ass whooped in Whole Cake Island. The next thing we hear or see about Kid is this nigga locked up. This nigga locked up.
The Whole Cake Island thing wasn't true.
The next thing we hear about Kid is that motherfuckers is ripping his arms out of his goddamn back.
I don't know how you flipped all of this to be negative.
And all I'm saying is the confluence of evidence that we have around Kid is that this nigga is nowhere near
okay, Hans,
realm.
first of all, Hans, the whole
cake the L's for me.
Hans,
it's the L's.
Y'all wildin'.
Thank you.
Like, say it again, Big News.
Okay, so
Say it again, Big News.
That's exactly
the L's for me.
It's the L's.
So are you saying
First of all, the whole cake thing was a lie because Kid pulled up on Caribou and said, "Why are you lying on my name?" I went there heard a commander, took what I needed, and dipped.
I mean, so he did get chased out.
How did I?
Okay.
How? He did what he needed and left.
Hold on. With Kid, he never said what commander. He could have pulled up on there. He could have hurt Katakuri and dipped. Like, please.
Yeah, but he could have hurt Snack.
How didn't make it to Katakuri? You know he didn't make it to Katakuri.
He got what he wanted.
We don't know who it was exactly. He could have.
He made it to the bottom too. He made it to the bottom too. We know that.
The way I see it is like this dude Kid has had
There's a pecking order.
Such an average career, such a mediocre career that like this fight is it's fitting.
No,
this performance is fitting.
You need to spit Kid out of your mouth, bro. Like it's not our fault.
I'm not gonna lie.
Multiple emperors and surviving is not mediocre.
Listen, the nigga
compared to Luffy, I think it's mediocre.
Compared to Luffy,
that's the whole point. We're not saying he's not doing anything bad, but when niggas legit for months and months tried to compare that nigga to Luffy because they were doing the same thing in the prison.
I don't agree with whatever you're saying.
This is my
That's
point.
his
I
rival.
want to hear
Why
that
shouldn't
Kid
we
is
compare
Exactly.
rival.
So
Where is the rivalry?
If it was all of this comparison to Luffy before, why would it end? What I think that y'all got to pay attention to is that, like I said last stream, we haven't seen Kid launch an all-out attack. It's like you're seeing Zoro launch an all-out attack. You're seeing Luffy launch an all-out attack. Kid he didn't even try to go that hard. So you can't really.
He could launch as much metal at Big Mom as he wants.
No, that's not an all-out. That's not an all-out attack. We seen the harpoon was just a distraction. What I'm talking about, you haven't seen Kid besides Rappel. I think Rappel was his strongest movie scene. You haven't seen Kid go all out to try to compare what he could do offensively to what Luffy and Zoro could do.
All out, the nigga's been smacked up this whole time.
This is what I'm saying. A slam is not going all out. Yeah, what I mean is like his special attack, whatever his like I said, Zoro is Ashura. That's Zoro's special. Gear 4th, that's Luffy's special. We haven't seen Kid didn't go that hard yet. But what I do like is how Big Mom is looking stronger than me, and he's like, "Yo, me and Killer, we'll take Big Mom." Like, they just went like they're not even worried about it. So it's like he about to put in that work off screen.
I would really like that. I
hope it's not off screen.
I would really like for Kid to do something. Look, I encourage him to not be an average ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I encourage for him to do that. But if he doesn't do that, like, don't be mad because I point the shit out and tell you that nigga's low key kind of ass in regard to his.
Don't say niggas was hating.
If this is Pokemon,
telling you what was going on.
If this is Pokemon and say like one of them say like Luffy's Charizard, Zoro is Blastoise, and Kid is Venusaur, right? And say like you see Luffy doing Fire Blast, right? And then you see Zoro doing Hydro Pump, and you like, oh snap! But then Kid isn't launching Solar Beam; he's just doing Razor Leaf. It's gonna look like yo. The Kid didn't even try that hard or whatever. You know what I mean?
But that's the misconception when you think he's going all out right now.
In this
you think that he's throwing
Kid
everything into every punch right now. That's kind of crazy.
But look, I'm gonna say this:
but he's not even on the brink to death.
Was Venusaur the Sunny Day and he can launch some solar beams back to back and do that other move where he gets 75% of HP recovery? What's that Pokemon move when you get your Synthesis, yes, and he's getting 75% of his health back, not 50% of the Sunny Day. It's gonna be like, yo, Venusaur, nasty, son. This dude is, that's crazy.
Listen, no matter how nasty Kid is, he's not gonna be anywhere near Luffy.
So when that happens, he's gonna have more W's to add, but he's still gonna have all those L's that he already took. So when we look at your record, it's gonna be like you LeBron James, 4-6. Oh,
LeBron James is a beast.
What the hell?
He ain't no GOAT.
All I'm saying
he ain't no GOAT. He ain't no Luffy.
Luffy looking like Captain
Someone's mic is trash.
And Kid is looking
whoever is in that bitch swag surfer, man, help me out.
I think it's Davely.
I'm dead. He called him Davely, bro.
I've always called him Davely for years now.
I thought you said David. I'm like, ain't nobody motherfucking named David.
Dabblemar.
That's crazy. We just using governments and shit like that.
Whatever.
I mean, I use mine. Can anybody? My name ain't Jamarcus. If anybody was curious.
No, your name is Todrick.
You're actually close. My middle name is ghetto as fuck. So like, I think my
that's a real name. C-O-D.
It's almost actually my name. I think my parents, they came to an agreement that half my name would be white as hell and half my name would be black as hell. So they came up with Tajarek.
Oh hell nah.
Golly, Tajarek. They split it right down the middle.
Oh hell!
That is very, very black.
Oh yeah.
That's
And when I hang out with my hood friends, it's Jure. When I hang out with my family and my white friends, it's Todd.
Todd Jure.
I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on.
Yo,
Todd.
don't that sound like an off-brand of Alizé?
Come on, Hans.
Come on, man. I got a new brand of cognac coming down the line to show up.
Oh god.
That's
So how you? I mean, so
And I thought my
Toddy,
name
you,
was fucked up.
how are you feeling about your mama doing what she doing in this whole thing?
My mama? Oh, Mama G.
Yeah.
I was about to say. But anyway, I thought. See, I got a different opinion of everybody else in this call. I know there's a lot of new people, but earlier we were. No, that ain't right. But anyway, I said that Mama. People are praising like Zoro and Luffy a lot. I think Mama needs some praise because what Prometheus did was clutch as fuck, in my opinion. He took. He put himself back together. Got past. Kid and Killer to go down there and save Mama. I thought that was sweet as hell.
The other thing
I will say is like to me, it's kind of come across that Big Mom's the better fighter. Like there are a couple moments that Kaido could have got some nasty hits. You know what I'm saying? Big Mom wasn't like move your ass.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I'm saying.
And I think she's about to do something nasty with Prometheus too. I think whatever Prometheus is asking.
Remember,
she's. Go ahead.
The Kaido disrespect Law. Counter shock Big Mom. Big Mom like, huh? You tap me? Law does this move, injection something. Kaido was like, it's like the Kaido.
Well, yo, what was that curtain shit?
Like,
what was that curtain shit supposed to do?
I don't know. Probably block, maybe?
Oh, like a surgery curtain? I mean, I guess.
Yeah, block it up. I don't know.
Oh, Hans, I don't know if you were here earlier. Speaking of surgery curtain, so you know how we got a glimpse of the Monster Trio this chapter, right? 2/3 of it.
Yeah.
Well, we found out that the third Monster Trio member, his feat for Wano is he's going to kick Chopper up to the battlefield, and Chopper is going to perform surgery on Zoro.
Yeah, but Jinbei don't be kicking people like that.
That was good.
I love it.
Sanji's cooking some food so that they can recover. He's finally going to use the 99 recipes in a clutch.
I like that actually.
Wait, what?
Yo, people want the recipes to amount to shit. That shit ain't gonna.
I've been
no.
I
mean,
it didn't amount to something.
Has anybody seen a single like what is it? What's it called? Nukama Karate or something like that? Has that nigga used
Oh man,
Nukama
Did that nigga say Fishman Karate? Nukama.
I combined the two.
Karate.
That's because of what he said. I'm like,
bro, listen. If Zoro's in here using Conqueror's attacks and Sanji uses Hell Wink, I'm thoroughly upset.
Sanji's gonna damage Kaido, I promise.
That's the question.
So upset.
So what if Sanji makes it to the roof and starts handing out protein bars?
Big Mom and knocks her out. What's he gonna say?
I mean, honestly, at this point, let's be real. And somebody's mic is picking up feedback.
Oh, my bad.
Somebody on a
But if like Sanji, no matter who he defeats, unless his final 1v1 is against an ice demon or something like that, it's not going to feel satisfying because unlike all the other Straw Hats, we've seen them progress over time. So we have not seen any progression from Sanji. The last fight I significantly remember is him losing to Doflamingo, maybe. Or maybe he fought Sheepshead.
Page 1?
And if he goes...
No, he lost the judge.
I was just about to say page 1.
he lost the judge. That's right.
What
page 1 was off screen.
Though, to put him on that level of the Monster Trio again.
That's what I'm saying, Sierra. Is like it's going to feel satisfying because we never saw him grow into this. Whatever he does, if it's fair,
all 3 members of CP0.
Now, if he could beat King or Queen, that's still good. Especially if he could beat them in the 1v1.
Yeah,
but my point is that's not going to feel.
But that's after the damage that they took from Marco, no?
That's true.
Yeah. True, but the Zomans could heal, and also Zoro and Luffy, they all kind of ganged up on Kaido and Big Mom, but that wasn't the fair 1v1 either. So it's kind of like debatable, and it's kind of
that's true.
But that's not my point. Like, no matter who he beats, whether it's Queen, whether it's King, whether it's
I get what you're saying.
Whatever it is,
you're saying he went from losing to Dofi to beating up King.
Exactly. We saw no growth.
Also,
it's some fairy tale shit.
Also, too, Luffy. Look how hard it was for Luffy.
We saw the raid suit.
It was
but are we gonna be impressed if Sanji beat Queen with his raid suit on? Like, that's not defeat out.
Wow.
I would be impressed. I would be impressed if that nigga beat 4 ice demons with his.
That's like saying you're not happy about Zoro doing well with Emma. It's like, come on.
Yeah, you're not gonna be happy.
Let's take it as
like,
a hockey bloom.
Like, what do you want him to do? Because if he ain't going to the roof,
I want him to kick him 10 toes down, straight gangster, no armor.
No, the only way this is gonna make me happy is while he's running through Kaido's castle, he finds a door that leads into a hyperbolic time chamber, and he stays in there for 3 days. That's the only way I'll be happy with the W.
Alright, that does nothing for the story.
Okay, but
but like we gotta.
neither does Sanji, as a matter of fact.
Does Sanji fight though?
But okay.
A lot of people argue that Sanji.
He's the reason that Robin has this fight. My bad.
What were you saying, Sierra?
I was saying, does Sanji need a fight though? Because a lot of people are always arguing.
Yes.
His thing is not fighting. That's Zoro's thing, not Sanji's.
No, Sierra, that's not true. Up until the time skip, guys, up until the time skip, he was christened a member of the Monster Trio, and Sanji's role in every single arc was to take on one of the 3 strongest opponents. It might have changed after the post-time skip, but that doesn't take away from the fact that Oda's original intentions was for him to be one of the top 3 fighters in the crew.
I think we're at a point
People
like
say he's not a fighter, but that doesn't matter.
I mean, him not being a fighter doesn't matter because, like, is Jinbei still not fight either? He's a helmsman.
Yes, exactly.
This is such a big arc. Like every, like,
but he doesn't need to fight.
Every like member of the squad
kind of does
fight, whether they're jumping somebody or whether it's a 1v1. Like, all of them niggas need to fight to move on. You know what I'm saying?
The reason I say all of them need to fight is because they went on 2-year time skips, and we have to see a little bit of the fruits of labors that they learned.
Exactly.
Zoro.
I mean, but we got that though. Like, to say we ain't get that at this point, we got that.
You guys are Sanji?
It's a little bit, but we needed it. We
I've seen more combat feats from Usopp in the last 10 years than Sanji's whack ass. And if you guys think about it, you guys would agree that there are weaker Straw Hats. No, think about it. Think about this. There are weaker Straw Hats with more instances of combat feats than Sanji, and that is true.
If Sanji beats
other than Haki, what are you talking about?
What do you
mean?
If
Sanji beats Queen or King, you gotta remember that. Like, look what it took to beat Cracker. Look what it took to beat Katakuri. That's still dope if Sanji does that in a 1v1.
Oh, 100%. You can't take it away from him.
Of course, it'll be dope. It'll just feel undeserved.
Well, it depends. Like, if Zoro comes down, and we see Marco fighting King, and Zoro tells King, "Get away from my captain's dead brother front." Like, okay, he did what he did on the roof, and then he still beat King after being mad. Then it's like, okay, that's it. There's no competition anymore. But if Zoro if Zoro don't fight King and Sanji fights Queen, then it's like kind of debatable. But Zoro was on the roof getting it in with the Yonkos.
I mean, no, there's no question who the fuck is stronger, right? like
that debate is dead.
So hold on. But even that,
right now it's Zoro. But like in a couple months, we'll be back. We'll be back to this.
It's like Zoro.
You saying hell? You want to bet?
Zoro was given an opportunity. I won't bet on
that stupidity. No.
Zoro was given an opportunity, and Sanji kind of wasn't.
Haki, fuck no.
So. All right. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, if Zoro was downstairs getting lost, right, and Sanji was on the roof, I'm sure he would have had his highlights too. But so it's like it's not a fair comparison.
It would not be the same. You know, it would not be the same. I mean, bro.
He's not going to kick away.
As much as I like Sanji, it's just like
I'm not gonna lie. Most you're not gonna do that.
Hold on, you would have a point if like Sanji was out there busting what they call that, the Ryokogans or whatever, the flying slashing kick shit.
Yeah.
Like if he was doing that and throwing some shit behind that, I would. But I need him to do that first, or even if he did what like the Hoppo Navy be doing with the shot.
But that's what
when Zoro
is Zoro getting captured by Black Maria.
when Zoro blocked both attacks, I really think Sanji could do that with his
doesn't
race
like women like
for
that.
a couple of seconds.
But even if Zoro agreed not to touch a single woman, is he getting captured by black?
I heard Zoro don't like women.
Would he get caught in that trap?
Yeah.
And then the other thing.
I disagree.
So how much of a difference do you think? Because I think Sanji could have blocked with the raid suit. But if you see how Zoro did Ashura, right?
Let me not.
So
I mean, how long did Zoro block it for? A second? 2 seconds?
Yeah, a second.
Let me not.
I think that's
He definitely blocked it for more than 8
So look,
seconds.
if
Sanji wouldn't block, he'd probably weave them all.
So look,
I hope I never see that goofy ass raid suit.
We have so like Zoro did Ashura, right?
Bro.
Every time I see
if the raid suit's blocking that, the judge should be the strongest person in the universe.
Listen, it was Neptune. You look.
Judge is weak.
Deep,
I don't know what you're doing.
Hold for a second, but that shit is shattering. No question. You feel me?
If his leg, keep in mind, guys, his leg broke to Virgo's weak ass.
You gotta watch your motherfucking mouth, nigga.
It's chipped.
Thought it was so.
I don't know why y'all be doing that. Why y'all be lying on that nigga?
I honestly think y'all sleeping on Sanji.
Nami was getting.
They are sleeping. Of course they.
Sarah, you gotta force your words into it.
Hold on, big news. You gotta realize that's the community.
You got to power through niggas' voices. You hear that nigga talking right now? I'm powering through.
So look,
it's literally all it is. If I was to comment, I'd be rude, right? I'd be rude.
Of course you would.
Crazy. It was crazy.
I mean, Sanji be rude too. But
I'm just saying.
Y'all niggas are hilarious. I love you fuckers.
When it comes to putting in the amount of work, Sanji can't do what Zoro's did, because Zoro can deal with Big Mom's homies and he can scar Kaido, right? Sanji's not gonna be able to replicate that. But when it comes to saving Luffy and helping out and shielding, he could definitely do that. And
it depends because Marco Flames was messing with Zeus, I believe it was, or Prometheus was messing with one of them. But look,
but Ty, he said my flames are special when he did that.
If Sanji was to take the attack from Big Mom and Kaido for a second, right? Whatever, he's mad damage just like Zoro, whatever. But I think he ends up being less damage. But look, Hell's memory. If Sanji was to think about what happened, right? And he's telling Law, look, I'm gonna put my all into this last attack. He does Hell memories and he wows it on Kai. I think he can get a good damage and blow too. With Zoro, Sanji, he just hasn't been put in position. He's still a hack's chess piece. He's just not being used right now. It's like that. You're playing a tactical game. You got a strong piece.
Can we talk about Marco actually?
He ain't going for a block on that
I feel
attack.
like Marco low key the MVP and ain't nobody really giving that nigga his props.
I
don't think anybody coming into this arc, I won't say anybody, but I think a lot of people coming into this arc would not think Marco would have had these niggas hemmed up the way that he did.
Not 2v1.
Yeah, not 2v1.
Not 2v1.
Grab both of these niggas by their
necks. But it just goes to show you. It just goes to show you how crazy his girlfriend is. That's really what it is.
I have a very toxic question. So Sanji's legs are his weapons, correct?
Confirmed.
Yeah.
And Zoro has his swords, correct?
Yes.
Multiple swords.
Yeah.
Would Zoro
Sanji's weapon is his raid
sword against Virgo?
No. He would have loaded Virgo.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, keep in mind, Sanji's...
Zoro would have bodied Virgo.
Are we putting
guys, let's be real. Zoro had a body of Doflamingo.
My question is, did Zoro have them swords and then he got into an explosion that hurt them swords a little bit, and then he goes to fight Virgo? Because that's definitely what
hurt them swords a little bit. You act like them swords got feelings, nigga.
Hurt them swords a little bit.
You answered the question without
me, senpai. No.
You're not putting the full context that Nami was in his body and got him damaged.
Wait, so you guys put too much on Sanji's leg being broken. Broken bones don't mean anything in One Piece.
And it was chipped.
That's true. Neither does gunshot.
This man Usopp's skull is entirely cut right
because
now.
allegedly
y'all keep saying he didn't run away after this and carry.
I don't know why you're defending the man so much. I mean,
I don't know why you on my dick right now.
What are you talking about? Why do you always get so combative, nigga? It makes the stream so
Are you good?
Can we
It makes it so awkward, nigga, when you start getting disrespectful like this.
Oh, you can't handle the conquerors now, right? You can't handle the conquerors.
Nigga, we're trying to have fun.
That's crazy.
That's not
Just handle the conquerors and move on about your business, bro.
To do with it. Anyway.
Yeah, can we not
Anyway.
I'm not feeding that.
Anyway, to answer your question, Virgo, I don't think Zoro's shorts are breaking against Virgo. So no.
There's a good chance Zoro get his leg cut the fuck off.
I think if Zoro would
I
think he take that nigga leg clean.
I think if Zoro,
he gonna break a bone. He'll break a bone.
If Zoro was matched up with Doflamingo and Dressrosa, Hans, am I deaf, Hans? What's up with that ear?
I'm talking through you, sir.
That's that.
Nah, my bad.
With that, I'll actually give you the floor because that was such a good comeback. Go ahead.
No. I mean, I ain't got nothing to say. Go ahead.
Well, if y'all
was just saying,
I'm gonna go.
Exactly.
God damn it, no! I'm putting my foot down.
Listen, hey, Toddy, Clifton is right. Ham's just powering through it.
Yeah.
He did. That's why I gave him the floor. I couldn't think. I honestly could not think quick enough for a comeback, so I had to give it to him.
Hey, Toddy, I wouldn't have been able to either, to be honest with you.
There was too clean. I ain't talked to Hans in so long. I forgot about his skill.
He's trying to come back like he's one of us, bro. You're not one of us no more.
Listen,
he went to Florida.
I'm going. It don't matter how long you niggas will never forget about me, sir. Don't even get me started. I'm in a good mood today. Don't make me I'm trying to have a good time.
My subscriber used to like, oh, when's Hans coming? When's Hans coming? 1,000 subs later, Hans missing. And then fucking like, damn, now we almost at 2K. Hans want to insert himself back. They don't know you, nigga.
Oh, damn.
Oh, listen, I'm about to, I told you, do not make me do this.
Hans, I'm fucking kidding, my nigga. You're
I know you.
I say do it.
I will turn ignorant. I'm trying to
do it.
For the new niggas in the chat that aren't familiar with Hans, just know he's that nigga that has had the same avatar picture for 9 years straight. That's right. That is the only thing you need to know about.
That's absolutely right. I'm consistent.
That nigga is now bald with gray hair.
Oh my!
He's 240 pounds, but he has his high school. He has his his high school pictures in his avatar.
It's the avatar.
Bro, I ain't got no hairline, nigga. I ain't got. You can't use that no more. You ain't got to use that. Oh, walk it back now because you know you can't use the hairline joke no more.
It's the hairline for me. The lack of hairline for me.
Yeah, for me too. Me too.
Wow.
But what I was saying earlier was that I think that if Zoro would have fought Doflamingo during Dressrosa, that arc would have been 9 chapters long.
Okay, well now you need to spit Zoro out of your mouth.
I'm not even a Zoro stan. I am not even a Zoro stan, but I didn't see Sanji clash.
What does that mean?
So like Zoro definitely has all the techniques, but it would come down to his haki being stronger than Dofi's, which I don't know if it was at that point.
Well, that's the thing, and I brought it back to this, and me and Twilight were talking about this earlier. Hyogoro restated this time, and we've already known this, that haki blooms in high-stress situations. What high-stress situations from Dressrosa until now would have resulted in Zoro gaining more haki, or his haki starting to
when he clapped with Fuji?
There's been none. So it suggests that he had the same level of power now. Obviously, Emma has something to do with it.
He doesn't even know what he did, bro.
Yeah, neither did Luffy when he was using it.
I mean,
like that's not the first
Luffy
time.
knows now. Luffy, he seemed like he knows anyway.
I mean, but that's the thing, though. Like Zoro was using Ashura before, so are we saying that only now is the King's Haki's involved, or are we saying?
I think no.
Twilight, that is an amazing question. I've been waiting to
subconsciously. All I'm saying is that he was always subconsciously using this shit.
Twilight,
the King's Haki was always involved.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So it's like
because back then, even Kaku was like, is he like manifesting his will?
Yeah, he changed the entire environment around him. Like,
so that right there, I'm glad we're talking about this. Thank God, y'all do love One Piece.
Power through, Sierra. Push.
He was doing that before.
Push. Don't let him. Don't stop. Go.
CC, what you have to say, bro?
Hey, he like conquered. I swear that was Conqueror's Haki.
Yeah. I'm saying,
Bro,
like,
he shook Monet.
Kaka was like, what the fuck?
Monet, hell yeah. Monet, he ain't that
That
was
motivation was definitely was.
Yeah.
Even when Zoro cut Mr. One, even when Zoro cut Mr. One, he was using like the advanced Rio when he cut him in half.
Yeah.
Man, back then, Oda didn't even know how to spell hockey.
That's not true. Like Oda,
he did not come up with hockey.
I mean, he literally brought up mantra literally the next arc.
Exactly.
So, that wasn't hockey.
It wasn't.
Like as we knew,
hockey.
That was retro. That was retrograded into observation hockey.
Even with
but
the
we
Sea
all
King,
know that Oda did not come up with hockey until.
Yes, Oda did.
Sop.
Even with the Sea King, Shanks.
For a while.
Yeah,
even with the Sea King.
Y'all honestly think that he started the series and went 9 years straight, never mentioning hockey, but he had
always in the background. Even
but he alluded to it multiple times.
The series, guys, he admitted that the series was not even supposed to last anywhere near this.
That doesn't mean that.
And he went 9 years without mentioning it.
In
so look,
he didn't use the word hockey. It's
hey,
just
my
like,
man, you know it's your boy Triple S.
That was
retro, young nigga, man.
He just has a placeholder for the ability.
So look, after Shanks got his arm ripped off with the Sea King, he just looked at him. That was Conqueror's Haki. The Sea King got shook and left. So Haki's always been there. You got to stop.
But you're not understanding, Ty, that there's something you could do called retrograding something or putting something in retrospect.
Even with look. So
hear me out, Ty. Well, maybe one of these days a nigga can get a full sentence off with you. So I'm
my goodness.
That can happen, but right now, imagine speaking bad loud, and then. Like,
hey, I came in at.
I know what you're saying, Ty.
You're trying to.
I know what you're saying. But look, I'm trying to finish my point.
The Logias never got hit. Right? Why the Logias never got hit? Because Oda had hockey. So stop trying to.
Hey, Ty, can I ask you?
No, guys, let me.
We can go all the way back to Longtown when Dragon grabbed Smoker.
Okay, here we go. So as far as hockey goes, Oda intended the series to be one of the experts, fact checkers in the chat can tell me how long he intended it to be.
5 years. Nigga called them
5 years. Madara is in here. Wait, I got my fact checker in here. Madara, it was supposed to last 5 years.
Got a name.
Oda went 9 with never mentioning hockey, despite knowing that the series was only intended to be 5 years. That makes no sense for him to have had that planned and never mentioned it. In all those years.
Virgo just mentioned when Dragon grabbed Smoker and
I tried to mention this earlier about retrograding something. Where you do something in retrospect.
Take me out, because back then I'm sure he didn't even understand how to beat Crocodile before unless he had a notion of hockey before Luffy put the whole blood and water.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Correct.
Because Whitebeard.
You didn't even
because there were there were a couple movies where Luffy fights Logias and Oda uses creative ways to have Luffy beat that Logia. Right?
I agree.
I'm sympathetic to Toddy's argument, right? Like I can understand like based on what Oda has said and certain moments in the story where you could let me finish why you can think that hockey wasn't planned. At the same time, like there are a hell of a lot of instances, even outright explanations of hockey throughout the story until it's introduced. So like you can have that feeling.
I mean, what the fuck was Shanks with the fucking Emperor of the Sea?
That was just intimidation. I've seen that in about 500 other anime.
How about y'all check this out, right?
I can do that in the streets, nigga. I can do that in the streets.
Oda had the hockey shit planned, but it was only something that was supposed to be revealed once niggas got to the halfway point of the story. Yes, he intended it to be 5 years, went on 9. At 9, we still wasn't at the halfway. It wasn't introduced yet. Like, it's not that hard, bro.
Here's my problem. Here's my problem with One Piece fans is they always assume Oda has everything planned out. I'm writing a book right now. I'm writing a book right now.
Do you have your ending planned out? Do you have your ending
Well, why don't you, hey, Ty Jr., why don't you let me finish my sentence and you'll find out. So I'm writing a book now. And any writer that can tell you that the story grows and it blooms as you're writing it. So new ideas come to fruition that you didn't think about.
Why is he putting out this disinformation?
I don't know.
You really don't. You think Ether honestly has every single detail of the story planned out?
Niggas swear they know what Oda's doing.
So a little bit of correction. So Skypiea was actually done in 2002. So that was when Mantra was introduced.
I don't refer to that as
series.
That's not the reveal I'm talking about.
Rayleigh said it.
I'm talking about when the fat nigga came. When that fat nigga came at Sabo.
You talking about Satori?
Let me go real quick.
Sentamaru.
Let me go real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
So when it comes to writing the story, right, there are certain guidelines and like checkpoints that the author wants to hit. So he kind of knows where he's going, but the story can evolve and he has new ideas as he's writing. So Toddy's not completely wrong.
Yeah,
and you can
necessarily disagree.
Look at any interview with any author.
But not completely right.
Hey man, y'all gonna let one person talk at a time? Y'all going crazy?
Okay, but I don't necessarily disagree with what Toddy's saying. But to me, at the very least, right, it is very clear that Oda had a plan for a mechanism to deal with Logias in the way that we're seeing now. He may not have called it Haki, but he did lay the groundwork for that shit very early. You can't ignore that.
I think the biggest evidence. I think the biggest evidence we have that he didn't intend for that to happen is the way that Luffy dealt with Crocodile. If Haki was a thing that would have been and he only intended the story to be 5 years, then he would have intended there to introduce armament Haki. Instead, he put water on his hands.
But that would have made the story a little bit shorter by introducing Haki that way.
Exactly.
Because I think he realized that though.
I mean, if he intended it for 5 years,
written out already.
If he intended it for it to be 5 years, then he didn't intend.
You have to put it into the context though. We're looking at the story through Luffy's eyes, a 17-year-old kid who doesn't know anything about the world. Crocodile came back from the New World after having lost to who? Whitebeard, the strongest man on the sea. So there was already a way to beat him. Oda just hadn't pushed it out there yet. Remember, we never saw hardening pre-time skip.
I agree. He probably did have a way for these people to hit it, but for it to manifest itself into Conqueror's armament and observation, I do not think that was that nigga's original intention this entire time. Not at all. And that's the thing. And there's nothing wrong with this too. This is why I don't know why people are being defensive, because storytellers all the time, I watch interviews with authors all the time. You can write a scene and then later on you can look back at it retrospectively and be like, oh my God, that's a great opportunity where I can tie this into this. But no author goes out, sets about writing a story with every single little minute detail like that in mind. And I think there's enough evidence in pre-time skip up until Sentamaru came around that Haki was not the original power system that Oda wanted to use. He wanted it to be devil. So
well, I'm saying that's a great opinion.
I'm saying because
that's a very great opinion, man. You know what I'm saying?
Alabasta was in the first 5 years of One Piece. Zoro fights who in Alabasta?
Oh boy,
Bones.
Here we go.
He fights Dog Bones in Alabasta and uses Rio. And beats him because he hears the voice. He hears the breath of all veins. He matches his cutting rhythm to Dodge Bones' rhythm of his breathing.
Are we gonna say that?
I still don't see how that relates to observation, conquerors, and armament.
That's exactly what Hyogoro says it is, and Wano.
Did he use it for Haki?
Chapter 947.
But that's what I'm questioning, right? Is it a he had it planned out, or is it a I seen what I did earlier, let me reflect and tie it back in? Is it
exactly. I feel like News is the only one that heard me made that point.
No, I heard you make the point, but even after Zoro does it,
I feel like it's possible either way.
Yeah, both is fine, right?
You honestly, either party can be right in this sense.
Yeah, this is all speculation, but you guys are pushing your agenda as if this is 100% the truth. I'm presenting.
There was no groundwork. No, that's what you're trying to do, Toddy. That's why I said it's a good opinion.
9 years into the series.
That is what I believe.
You keep.
No, here's the difference. Here's the difference. Is I'm willing to concede
it the way you would structure it.
Listen, I'm willing to concede that your guys' point might be a possibility. The difference between the two is you guys are just completely dismissing it as if it's not even possible.
I'm not. I just think you could be right. You could be right.
And I'm not offended. I'm not offended.
No, but you're the one saying that Oda didn't think about it until 9 years into the series.
I don't think he did.
That the first 5 years into the series,
Shanks did
Zoro beats Dodge Bones. That's the first 5 years into the series.
Exactly.
I think Oda wanted to do like the first half, Luffy wins his fights without Haki, and then post time skip, it was more like about Haki. That's why I think we didn't see any of the like Haki shit till after.
And also,
we
too,
know,
with the Dad's Bones thing, just because
Oh, go
Oda
ahead.
didn't open up and say it, like at Marineford, Haki was being used all behind the scenes. Stuff doesn't have to be said out loud in the open for it to be true. It's like Oda already had Haki set in place. So for you to say that is corny, especially with all the foreshadowing Oda does.
I mean,
Like,
that's
you
fine.
trying to downplay
That's
his
fine.
story.
And I accept your guys' take on this, but I will say, and chat niggas, I'm gonna rely on you to back me up if I'm wrong
Yo,
or
Toddy
not.
is canceled.
But I would argue that part of the reason he said I'm canceled. I would argue that part of the reason that we enjoyed the fights in pre-time skip more than post-time skip is because back then it was almost Hunter-esque, and where the fighters had to think of ways to defeat the opponent, and they had to think a way around their fruit, and they had to strategize. Ever since post-time skip stopped, it's all hockey battles, which is this magical invisible system.
Yeah, that's true.
That where niggas it's like Dragon Ball Z. The nigga has more hockey, so they win. I think the reason why we enjoy it is because Oda's original battle system was better than this one. And I can't imagine I can't imagine he said about the story to have more complex fights in the beginning and more mundane and abstract fights in the later half.
I mean, true.
You don't have better and some complex fights in the second half too. I don't know. I don't know where you get that from.
Is there any fights that haven't
It
been
might be to the
decided by hockey recently in recent memory? I feel like it's all hockey all the time.
But most of the fights have been following Luffy. We haven't really got to see anybody else outside of Luffy fight.
It still doesn't change the fact that every fight we've seen is all obsessed with hockey, even if it is.
I would say Law's fight was
hockey, hockey, devil fruit, and physicality.
I was about to say I wouldn't say
and a weapon
because like
not everyone has
a
hockey.
devil fruit user.
Virgo,
Even if they didn't have extreme hockey, like Pika's hockey was trash, but his devil fruit was what made him powerful. Most of Doflamingo's people had devil fruit and didn't show hockey feats. So to say that hockey is like overwhelmed,
it's not crazy for them to say that all of these fights in post-time skip are very, very heavily hockey based.
All of Luffy's fights.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
not
Who else
all
do
of
we
the
see
fights
fight,
in the
though?
time.
We see Law.
We saw Jack versus the Minx.
Caesar didn't have hockey.
Caesar got body.
Oh yeah, but Virgo, what I was gonna ask you was let me see if I remember. Oh, okay. Look, when Dragon grabbed Smoker, right? Did you see his arm turn into wind and he grabbed Smoker? Or no, he grabbed Smoker with his regular
he
arms.
grabbed Smoker off some hockey shit.
Exactly, with hockey. So
that's
Toddy got to
what
stop.
I said earlier.
Shanks used King Hockey and made the Sea King go away. It's like every form of hockey has been there.
So what I was saying is,
I feel like Oda he put
what Toddy
seeds
is saying is that, and he's not inherently wrong.
He's saying what he would have did if he would have made the manga, but
why don't you let him tell us?
No, he's not inherently wrong because what Toddy is saying is that okay, we could also say that he could have went back and tied everything in, as opposed to that just being a concrete fact from the beginning.
Yeah.
And there's nothing really wrong with him saying that.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
What he could have did. So hold on. It's a difference. It's a difference between Oda being like, okay, you know what? Let me go and add different colors of observation. Let me flesh this out more. That's not what he's saying. He's saying all the hockey Oda just like went and just made it out of thin air, like midway through the series. It's like no, that's not what happened. Hockey has always been there.
Not out of thin air, so to speak. It's more like he just tied it in to what happened earlier.
Yeah,
but like I think
he came up with a system and he looked for examples in the past where this complements the system that I've come up with. So I'm going to say that this mantra is observation hockey. So like this was armament.
So where's the source for this? Like where you
wait, no, hold on. Let me just say this.
Speculation. You guys are being too aggressive with this.
I'm not even. I don't necessarily disagree with you again, right? Like
don't mix my take with ties.
But I think
you're literally trying to change the whole picture portrayal of the story, talking about we being defensive.
Are y'all oldest brothers? Why are y'all defending like this family?
Are you?
Y'all are getting offended over this.
Can I say my point?
My nigga, you the only one screaming.
Get it real quick.
Go ahead.
So right, like again, I'm not mad at what you're saying. I can see why you feel that way, but to me, especially off of like mad rewatches, right? Like to me, it's very clear that like we're following in the first half the Straw Hats journey, and there is a point where their strength is just not enough, right? Like it happens right after Ennie's lobby going into Thriller arguments about it, right? Because And it's obvious the first time we see Luffy like completely unable to move after a fight, right? Just from physical exhaustion. That kind of gets compounded in Thriller Bark when the whole crew has a realization like Luffy's pushing himself too goddamn much. If we don't do something, like he's gonna fucking kill himself. And then we get into Spotty with the introduction of Haki, and then them getting fucking all smacked into the fucking
Oblivion.
Right? So like I think Oda ultimately always wanted a way for Luffy to deal with top tiers in a way that was meaningful, right? And like that resulted in Haki. Like there were definitely there were roadblocks there in place to create that system. He just didn't fucking come up with it.
And that is a fair assessment
because his editors were just like
with Kuma.
That is a fair assessment. But can you then tell me if he intended this to happen? Can you at least admit if that was the case, then Oda set about intentionally having his earlier fights to be much more complex in how victory was obtained than the later ones?
I think that's
if he knew this new power was going to come out.
That's because being creative to make up for the gaps.
That's not all of the fights though in the beginning of the series.
Like that's two fights out of the entire series.
I mean, I only named a few, but there's a lot of fights
that are complex I've seen.
That's what I'm saying.
Luffy fighting Kaido now is the most complex I've seen. You know?
Also, Luffy fighting Kaido now is the most complex fight you've seen.
If y'all remember, when was the next time Smoker got touched? If y'all remember, first was with Dragon, right? Next was when he
Marineford.
Exactly. So twice he's been dealt with. Another thing too is Kuma, right? Kuma has always been there as a warlord, and when Kuma pulled up, they couldn't even damage him because of the Haki thing. So it's like this wasn't just about Logias. It's like for people like Kuma too, you need Haki, and it's like it's been in place. For Thadi to try to come and say, "Oh, Oda, he just made it up out of thin air," and like it's like, nah, come on, don't disrespect like that.
I mean, I'm looking at it like somebody mentioned it too. If this was intended from the beginning, then we got exposed to characters that would certainly have had it in the past. First of all, Crocodile would have certainly had armament Haki. CP9 would have certainly had it as they were. Oh no, you hold on, nigga! God damn it! You hold on.
Take a chill pill.
Keep going. Well, Katai, you keep on interrupting me over and over.
Wait. I just want to make a point.
No, I don't want to wait anymore.
Listen, behave.
Listen, you behave.
Let him get it off, man.
Listen,
let him get it off. You cut niggas off. Wait. Let bro get his shit off. You cut niggas officially, man.
Thadi, look, Armament Haki, right? About Crocodile, right? Before the time skip.
Y'all gonna let Ty cut a nigga
before the time skip. I'm trying to I could have been finished by now. I just want to say something about
it. You know who else could have been finished, nigga? Me. I could have also been finished
in the stream. Toddy, look, about Armament Haki.
Just let him finish, guys. He's not going to stop.
Look, I'm going to make this point, and then I'm not going to say nothing after that, right? Look, Armament Haki with Crocodile. Look, y'all doing the most right now.
That's happening its fucking self,
y'all going to make it a self-fulfilling prophecy.
What you mean?
No. Y'all going to make it a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like, if I said I'm not going to talk anymore, I'm not going to talk anymore. Look at it.
You probably said that an hour ago.
Whether you're going to talk or not.
I didn't say that an hour ago.
You probably said that a while ago.
I didn't say that an hour ago. That's
you
the thing.
Say that to every streaming.
I don't say that.
That's
crazy. Somebody was doing you like this right now.
So hold on. Nah, look, but Virgo, it could have been finished though. It's like they're doing the most right now. It's like, chill out, stop trying
you cut off could have been finished too, but we here now with it.
All right, but y'all don't got to do all of that. Like,
I mean,
one.
So you don't have to say that.
That's where we at with it.
Let you do him like that, bro.
At this, Toddy already said he was like, yo, let Ty just say what he's gonna say. So look, with Crocodile.
Yeah, he did say that.
He did. Yeah.
All right, man, fucking go.
So look, about Crocodile having Armament Haki, he could have had Armament Haki in the fight versus Luffy, but we wouldn't see it because back then Haki wasn't being shown, so you can't use that to say like.
Well, he has a rubber body. He had a rubber body, and a lot of Crocodile's attacks were ineffective when they were blunt force strikes.
So, like, at what year?
So why would he, in the perfect moment to use Armament Haki against Luffy, who has this immunity? So, Shichibukai, one of the 7 strongest pirates that sail around the New World and everything, didn't utilize Armament Haki in order to damage Luffy.
Because he didn't need to.
Plot. You know how to spell plot.
Why the hell would I need? Why would I need that for 17?
And that's just one example, guys. I wasn't.
When did
I genuinely.
when did he use blunt force attacks?
Toddy,
one at a time now.
Like, when did Oda to you like come up with Haki? Like, when did he was just like,
okay. This, I think he thought of the idea around the time Sentamaru was introduced, but it wasn't until the time skip that he actually came to fruition. Because in addition to Crocodile, who almost certainly would have had Haki, CP9, who were the kings of the whatever kind of government thing that they did at that time.
Rokushiki.
Yeah, they did have.
We know they had it.
So, but like, what about the moment?
I'm not done.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
So, and then
there's one run-on sentence going on right here.
Triple X.
It is.
Okay, fuck it. Just go.
I mean, but so like, what about
niggas
that moment? What about that moment at the end of Enies Lobby when Garp?
I don't know. Ask another nigga because I'm done talking to some of these.
I bet you the one that we have in this conversation.
Well, nigga, if you're gonna ask me questions,
it's over. So
okay,
it's over. He wanna cry.
Okay.
He wanna cry. Let him cry.
Oh Jesus! No! Don't do that!
Y'all see, this is what gets me on my nerves with niggas in this. Y'all don't realize that we're doing this shit for Virgo. Some of y'all come in here as if you're trying to have fun for yourselves or put yourselves up. This is Virgo's stream, and our goal is to make this as entertaining for the audience as we can. And you guys come in here acting like fucking the dumbest niggas in the world.
I let it go.
Okay, I gotta.
The fucked up thing is, these niggas find it very entertaining when you niggas argue.
This is not fun for me.
We're literally not for you. That's the point. We're doing it for Virgo. Like you just said, we're doing it for Virgo and Virgo's channel. So
why don't you ask the chat who's more entertaining out of me?
You gonna shut the chat up too? You gonna shut the chat up? Go ahead.
Oh boy!
Let me get the floor real quick. Let me get the floor.
Oh boy!
Go ahead.
Give him the floor. Please give him the floor, man.
Hey, Rick, appreciate you, man. I gotta do some family stuff.
All right, bro.
Yeah, I'm at out too.
All right.
Catch y'all, boy. Yes,
y'all boys be safe out there.
I'm hungry.
All right, so moving forward, no hurting anybody's feelings. Don't do that.
Yo, Ty, chill out.
Y'all didn't.
What you getting? You getting a burger?
That's kind of trash.
No, nigga, I'm gonna make them breakfast.
Make breakfast.
It's okay to disagree with somebody, but y'all don't got to do the extra and hurt anybody's feelings.
Wait, someone's feelings got hurt?
Somebody left.
You did the most hurt.
No, y'all did the most. Y'all did the most. No, listen.
You should have
No, that's not what hurt his feelings.
You wait to be like, oh, you niggas is hurting feelings. Like, what's wrong with you, bro? Like, you're being a dickhead, yo.
No, I'm not. Y'all was doing that.
Yo, I hear you smiling, my nigga. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I can hear you smiling.
And not
hold on. What's up, Sierra?
I said it's not about hurting feelings. It's about letting someone speak and responding to what they're saying instead of cutting off.
I tried.
Okay, hold on. That has to go both ways, Sierra. If you go back in the video and go back and look, there have been times where Toddy would interrupt somebody else, so it has to go both ways.
I'm not saying just that situation. I'm just saying, like, in general, like, we need to let someone speak and then respond. Speak and then respond.
Yeah.
Respond and speak, you know.
We gotta get better at that.
Which makes me wonder, is anyone actually listening to anyone's points, or y'all just waiting on response?
I was about to respond to like.
I definitely did.
Thing is, unless we're all psychic,
Virgo.
You know,
I
know y'all hear that nigga. I'm about to say.
Exactly.
Let that boy go.
We just talked about this. I was about to say I was just about to respond to Toddy's point about the whole Haki thing, because I was going to bring up chapter 195 when Zoro beats Da's bones. And he talks about, hearing the breathing of everything. He talked about being in that moment of life and death and where he can hear everything. So Oda was setting the groundwork right there for what we know ultimately Zoro used armament Haki and observation Haki in this moment. I was about to bring that up, but the conversation just derailed and the feelings got involved, but whatever.
Now you can go triple.
Feelings got involved.
Yeah, that's a good point too. The
I
voice of things.
gotta really admit that I'm gonna start streaming all the white people. I can't do this shit no more.
No, Virgo.
I'm inviting Tacking, Roger, Zoro, Jordan, Shay.
Wait.
I can't do this no more.
Chad, I need y'all to look at this. Look how Virgo acting now. He done got a couple ghetto referees under his belt, and he's too good.
The Morges.
He's too good for us.
Morges isn't white.
So you telling me you gonna have more white people at the ghetto referee this time?
I try to make it a beautiful environment for all the black folk, and they're like, no, we can't do
Virgo,
this.
how many white people you know drink Henny?
What's up?
Ooh.
I know enough, nigga. I got labs in the game. What's up?
Nah, you ain't answering his question.
How many white people you know drink Henny?
Hold up, y'all. Hold on. Since niggas want to start talking about feelings and shit, when I leave knowing what I can do to your feelings, don't even start. This isn't a feeling thing. It's when the conversation gets to this point where you senpai and you Ty, you guys are really bad at this. You guys start talking.
You are too.
You guys start talking over people so excessively that
and
the chat literally listen. The chat literally cannot hear anything that is going on. Like I've listened to these streams before when I get in these arguments with you guys, and it's so messy because it's like 8 people screaming over each other. I didn't leave because my feelings are hurt from a nigga that works at Donato's and another nigga's at 5'2". Y'all did not hurt my feelings. It's just that the conversation was getting to a point where there was nothing productive that was going to happen. We weren't about to talk about the chapter anymore. We weren't about to make jokes anymore. We were about to just start.
Yeah, you real hurt because you started talking about your opinion.
I mean, you can claim that I'm hurt. You can claim that I'm hurt if you want. But look what you're doing now. You're like literally just
right now. But look what you're doing right now.
Toddy, you realize
you can't do that one at a time shit when you can't even
listen. We all, if Virgo is going to have 10 people on the call, it's natural that people are going to interrupt each other. That's one thing. But what most of us do is we check ourselves. We accidentally go too far sometimes, but when we know we're interrupting, we stop. So a lot of us will start talking, then we hear another nigga talking, and we'll stop. This kind of interrupting was not that. This was just like, I'm going to silence you like I'm the woke mob, and I'm going to talk over you, and you're canceled with my voice.
That's literally what you try to do, but okay. So stop calling the ghetto black. Also, like miss me with all that, Toddy. You
listen, you guys are literally talking at me at the same time. You guys are talking over each other.
This sounds very, very unproductive. So,
it's unproductive. We went to go cry and he came back.
It's like I get frustrated because Virgo is trying to do something here. I'm not frustrated at my feelings. I'm getting frustrated.
No, you are in your feelings.
Is my nigga, and he's trying to do something here, and I feel like you guys kind of shit on it when you guys get like this.
Just a little bit, huh? And I think it's time to end the stream. How do you guys feel about that? I don't give a fuck. All right.
Toddy, when I said
that's my nigga right there.
I wasn't serious.
That's my nigga right there.
Yo, it's Toddy.
Like you guys are so rude that Virgo is trying to talk to us.
For coming through. Chapter 1010 has been a joy, absolutely wonderful.
Let him end the stream,
guys. Thank y'all for pulling up to the call. It's been exquisite. Y'all have a
Virgo, much appreciated, man.
Wonderful night.
Yo, thank you, Virgo.
Thanks for having me.
Y'all don't get it.